you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend on the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out. Hold up. Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend on the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. I've been holding you forever. I've been making it out better. I don't know if you're nonsense, but I hold you back when you hold me back. And I know that it's better, and I feel it for forever. How it makes you feel better. How it makes you feel. How it makes you feel. I'm a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like
me. Open your hey, real quick. Is it carnival? Yes or no? Is it carnival? Yes or no? Answer now, chat. Is it carnival? If it is, we gotta go do it quickly. Is it carnival? Please. Is it carnival? Oh, it's not carnival? It's not carnival? Man, guidance that you need.
Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found a youth out like the Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining. I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, priceless. Sunlight energy shining.
Alright, chat. What's good, man? What's good? So, brightness, skyless. What we got going on today? Oh yeah, Supa video. We got a good lot of videos to react to today, man. Lovely videos to react to. Well, let me change the title. There we go. This will save Deepwoken. Yap music now. Yeah, I do have a yap in mind, but first, let's take a. What should we do? Should we do the RIP Supa video, chat? RIP Supa video. Which one should we do? Or should we go to the how to save Deepwoken? What do y'all think, chat? I'm just gonna go with what I see in chat. Do you rip Supa? All right, let's see what's going on with. I think I already watched this video, but I kind of want to watch it again, talk about it.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Because I didn't watch the whole thing. All right, guys. What happened to Supa? Where I've been? Dang.
Yo, what's up, guys? Supa here today, and we're back with my last Deepwoken video ever. I just wanted to put out this video as an update to you guys.
Wait, hold on.
Last Deepwoken video.
Last Deepwoken video ever.
Put out this video as an update to you guys as to what I've been doing
these
past
been posting.
months, as not to leave you guys in the dark. To be honest, I just haven't had fun on Deepwoken for a couple months now, even before I semi-quit. it's not the developer's fault, because eventually every game will become stale the more you play it, and Deepwoken still had a bunch of content to keep me genuinely enjoying the game for almost 3 years. And what I've been doing instead was actually game developing. About a year ago, I met this person called Ali Spera, who went out their way to teach me scripting for almost 3 months. Without them, I wouldn't have the opportunity I had to branch out of Deepwoken so easily into something I actually enjoy doing now. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've just been making games and will no longer come back to Deepwoken ever.
No more Deep.
This isn't a goodbye to YouTube though, because I still might post on my second channel called Supa Dev. This channel went so crazy, I'm almost at
820,000 views.
Million views on a single video, which is crazy because I never hit 1 million views ever on any video on this channel, despite doing YouTube for 3 years. So yeah, this is my goodbye video, but for real this time. Thank you Deepwoken devs for making such an amazing game, Aquafina for being the best girlfriend I could ever ask for, Ali Sfera for teaching me scripting, Valgus for being the best friend you could ask for, and finally Agamatu for teaching me how to make good videos and giving me good video tips when I only had 1,000 subscribers and believing in me.
I did say back then, I remember early on, I was
supporting me to the end. This will be my last video ever, so goodbye guys. Bye.
Oh. And yeah, is there anything really to say about that video? Yeah, bro, claims another, man. What can I say? Bro, bro, this era has been claiming souls, man. I can't lie, it's been claiming souls. It has been claiming souls, chat. Bro. I mean, Supa had low-key been quit. Same with Valak, Valak has been moved on for like a year now, but yeah, I can't lie, chat. Look, bro, being able to go into game dev yourself, man, dude, I've been doing my shits, man. Let me tell you, man. It is it's quite satisfying to see the results of your work flourish, and I can understand definitely why you wouldn't want to go back to kind of doing Deepwoken YouTube. I've seen it happen too many times now, so yeah, understandable. Though, like I said, as long as Deep has something fun to it, you know, and has the weeklies, I'll still make videos, but yeah, let's move on to the next topic. Now, changes that would instantly save Deepwoken. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Kaido.
Let's see what Crimson Kaido has to show us. How to save Deepwoken.
Here, and it's pretty clear that recently Deepwoken has basically entered the Dark Ages. For the past 3 weeks, Deepwoken has been going on a downward spiral. The player count has been pretty low, and I've made several videos on what the specific issues are with the game, but in this video, I'm going to be covering the changes that would save the game. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say anything about releasing Conquest or any other large content updates. These changes would be super easy to do in a week or two and would instantly bump up the player count. And one of these changes would potentially even make the player count explode. But first, I will start with something super simple. So first off, I want to cover reverting/adjusting the tempo ether changes. These changes were made specifically to nerf mages, but sadly it completely missed the mark. Since mage builds have ways around the ether problem, while normal builds, well, just rely on normal ether regen. So while trying to nerf mages, they gutted normal builds and buffed mages, and that is a serious problem, people. And you think a change like this, buffing Deepwoken's most infamous problem, mage builds, would instantly get reverted maybe in the following week or even in a hotfix, but no, this change has not been touched for 3 weeks now. It hasn't been adjusted, reverted, or anything, and I know I'm not going crazy because even testers I've spoken to also agree that this change was not the right one to make. For the 3 weeks it hasn't been touched, it's been making the player count go down because literally only 3 builds are usable right now, and that's Flame Mages, Salt Chemist, and Silent Heart builds, because these builds just don't need ether to function, while 90% of the normal builds need ether to function. You can see why most
like
people
I think I discussed this before, but I think like the biggest thing is just that like I'd much rather see those specific builds get nerfed, and then on top of that just have more tempo on everything M1 related. Even if your M1 gets parried or blocked, just more M1 related stuff. I wouldn't mind that, because then you would see a lot more people just M1ing a shit ton more. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that.
Change like this. And what's really crazy about this whole situation is that all they have to do to fix this issue is legit turn a 0 into a 0.5. It really is as simple as that. Mage builds on an anti-parry playstyle will still be an issue for the game, but instead of gutting everyone across the board, they can nerf the specific ways that those builds have infinite ether. For example, nerfing Hungry Flames or ether.
I mean, yeah, they can do that anyway.
Or not, reverting the thing
I think the biggest thing right now, though, is just like, I think even before Well, there's probably more things you'd have to do if you really want to touch up a mage. I just think in general with this though, it's just that I was saying the biggest thing before is that when you have like a mage build, right, or a build that has like heavy erudition, usually that auto regen, right, even if it's small, the auto regen for mage builds do so much more because it's percent based, right? And so if I were to regen 10% or 20% of my ether, even at 0 tempo, in 15 to 20 seconds, that 20% could be like 125 ether to most build. Maybe it's only like 50 or 60, right? So off rip, I could be basically having 60, 70% more ether regeneration than you, even at 0 tempo, right? So, I mean, if they want, they could always touch up, like, you know, how much ether people can get, like the ether stat itself as well, right? I don't know. I'm not opposed to them reverting and trying something new, but for me, at least, I want to see what they can do if because I think the biggest thing is like you're aggressive, but then you're not getting tempo back, and I think that's the part that kind of sucks as well, right? Revert the change and make ether regen not percent based. I mean, I guess like I said, I'm down to see whatever option they can try out. Flat ether, I'd have to wonder what's it called. We'd have to see what the rate potentially is, though. But I think that could be also... It depends on how it works. I actually don't know the exact... Like, I don't know if the tempo drain is less or, like... If having less ether... Like, I don't exactly know the exact numbers of it, right? I think flat ether could be an interesting change, though. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Backstepping changes are brutal when you're forced to backstep during some moves. Yeah, actually, I did hear about that as well. Low key, yeah, we could... we could see some changes. I'm not opposed to them trying some different stuff.
Builds unplayable and ganks would make people want to play the game again. Anyways, moving on, this next change would actually revive ganking, and this one is actually likely to happen. In my last few Yap videos, I've always complained about Deepwoken's endgame PvP spot being in Void Heart and how that's a massive issue for the game, specifically it being an origin locked area and the map just not being built for the purpose of endgame ganking, and this change would fix all those issues, and that's by moving Void Heart to an island. And this idea isn't actually mine, this is a solution that Archmage himself came up with, and seeing how these are the same guys that made Diluvian in a day, Ceramide Hollow in a day, and they can easily knock out a map in a couple hours. This change is super easy to implement on a weekly. Having Void Heart be an open area will fix so many of the game's fundamental issues that make Deepwoken's main PvP
Void Heart was an island originally,
not as unbearable. Because all I can say is ganking in Void Heart is so incredibly miserable right now. Like, bro,
fighting those motherfuckers are gonna come gank with me looking because not Void Walker. Yeah, I don't have any Void Walker slots.
Aura. Like, the flame mansions are the size of the battlefield we're in. How is this fair? My point is, Void Heart being in an actual island is way more fit for purpose and way better in line with the game's themes than it being in some random fuck off area in the sky. Next up is a change that would hopefully fully revive Deepwoken's ganking and bring it back to its glory days, and that's by reviving Primadon ganking. Ganking at Primadon is like biting that middle piece of toast. It's all crisp but no edges. It's damn near perfect. It's a nice open area, a lot of room to play around it. You can spawn in the big monkey and gank while people are fighting it. All I can say is that it was truly peak, but it was mainly the best spot for ganking back in the day because it was the best way to get god roll items. But nowadays it's fallen off pretty heavy. The best way to get god rolls is just through relics, and that's mainly what people care about. And the best way to get relics is from doing Enmity, where the whole fight is in its own private area. After Enmity, it would be Diluvian, where the whole thing is in a private lobby. Then actually, no. Well,
Enmity by far is the best method. But if you're a solo guy, then you don't have friends or whatever, or you don't want to join an Enmity hub or whatever it is.
Per se, but then being the best way to get relics means that people will just go do those rather than overworld bosses, which ultimately takes away from the ganking experience. But I'm not suggesting nerfing Diluvian or Enmity, instead that Primadon could drop a lot more relics, kinda like how pre-nerf Ferryman used to be. If you remember back then, Ferryman used to be cracked with his relic drops, and if Primadon today was like that, people would want to go farm it over Diluvian or Enmity. And the trade-off is that because it is easier to farm relics, you have a higher chance of getting ganked at Primadon, and by making Primadon the main hotspot for easy relics, people would want to go ganking at Primadon.
Yeah, this was my idea back then.
Now you might be a bit confused with that last part because relics aren't droppable, but this is another easy change that would revive the game's PvP. Making relics droppable on death would incentivize ganking, while PvEs would focus.
I'm not gonna lie, relics drop on death. I think they have to be a little careful, though. I mean, there are banks, granted, but I think it is a change that a lot of people would There'd probably be a lot of controversy behind
PvE
it.
builds, and they will
So
be
I don't
making more
know.
balanced
I don't know if they'd
builds
ever
where they can
bring
fight
it
back
to
in
live
PvP while still
servers.
being effective in PvE. But to be fair, for the PvEs, I don't think relics should be droppable upon death in the devs. But to back up making relics droppable, the community voted for the game to become more difficult, and making relics droppable upon death does that. It incentivizes ganking. Anyways, with these two changes, the new hotspot for ganking will become Primadon's Island, where you go there to farm relics and do PvP, making hopefully the game a lot more fun again. But I'm not done with Primadon just yet. Another super easy addition will be to add in a corrupted Primadon spawn option. If you feed the campfire a Sinner's Ash or something, it spawns in a corrupted Primadon, which now has insane relic drops and a chance to drop super rare items like Bloodforged Crowns or Whistling Pariats. And all they have to do to make it actually challenging is just on spawn option. If you feed the campfire a Sinner's Ash or something, it spawns in a corrupted Primadon, which now has insane relic drops and a chance to drop super rare items like Bloodforged Crowns or Whistling Pariats.
Yeah, I actually don't like that. The only reason why I say that is because low-key I thought about it, right? And it's like, I actually kind of like that the bosses, like with Whistling Pariat and Chaser having Bloodforged Crowns, like those are exclusives. Why the fuck would we give exclusives to Primadon? Primadon in this day and age, Primadon in verse 1 was like easy as fuck to fuck up. These days, yes, there's ganking, and if relics were dropped on Overworld, then I understand where the difficulty spikes come from, but we shouldn't. Why would you sacrifice an exclusive to a boss? People are just not gonna fucking do the boss. You know what I mean, right? I thought about that, and it's like, I would prefer more exclusives that stay exclusive to Ferryman and fucking Maestro especially, right? And Primadon as well, right? But it's like, I don't want him to like corrupt Primadon, bro. Come on, man. They can do better than that, man. A corrupt Primadon that drops other boss exclusives, that's so lazy. I'm sorry.
And all they have to do to make it actually challenging is just to give it 5 times more health and make it do 3 times more damage.
Bro,
So it's an actual
I don't want to do that, man. Same fucking fight sitting there pairing with fucking Providence Thorns, but instead of 3 minutes, it's 15 minutes, and my chances of getting ganked is like 200% higher. Bro, that sounds ass, bro. You wouldn't even, it wouldn't, by the time you get jumped, it wouldn't even finish. It would be like a requirement. It's the Providence Thorn grind, bro. No, fuck that. Can we just have like new exclusives for the bosses and new bosses? I don't want to fucking fight a 200,000 enmity Primadon, bro. Let me get a new boss.
Fighting it. And the crazy part is that this edition would be incredibly easy for them to implement.
Yeah, easy, but it feel like ass.
Day because
I don't think people are tired of seeing that shit, man. There's been growing sentiment that people want fresher PvE. I mean, obviously a PvE challenge is always cool, but like we have enough PvE challenges. What else is there? Literally, Diluvian, Hell Mode, no motherfuckers that speedrun layer 2. That's okay. Like now that's been the limit in my opinion. Corrupt bosses, I can maybe see a boss rush, right? But it's just like, bro, I don't want to farming the same shit I've been farming for years. I can say that now. For years. And it's like, my nigga, it's the only reason why I'd see it as potentially as an option just so it can bring back Primadon ganks, but it's like, I would just prefer if Primadon has his own like a few exclusive relics. You'll see a bit more ganking there, but corrupt, man.
What they're doing is literally changing values and adjusting drop rates, and I promise that this change would be better received by the community than the whole of World events were on release. And I can say that with full confidence because all they're doing is taking a boss that's already beloved by the community and making it even better. Anyways, the suggestion
beloved by the community, maybe the PvP community, brother. Ask any PvE player, do you like doing Primadon? 99% of those niggas will say no. Spoiler alert. Let's check the polls. Let's check the polls real quick. Majority of the community, let's see, right? Majority of the community, mostly fucking PvE. I don't think most motherfuckers are gonna rock with I mean, some people will probably check it out. They'll check it out if he has the best loot, or if he has better loot, and you'd have to make it better that, and then fucking enmity at that point, bro. Yo, just give the shits like a few exclusives. You see a bit more Primadon ganks, call it a day, bro. But it's like what, like every time there's a new update, well, Primadon isn't the best spot anymore, so we added 3 more boss exclusive to Primadon, and now you can spawn a corrupt fire Primadon, and this motherfucker has 7 times health. It's like, bro, can we get some new shit, nigga? I don't want to fucking fight corrupt Prima. I want to see some new shit, and clearly players do as well, bro. Bro, come on, man.
This video as a whole are really easy to add into the game, and it's even better for the devs, because currently they're focusing more on back-end stuff, so they can make these changes in a day or 2 and then put their
back-end stuff for new systems.
And just think about it, these changes are not really new content, it's just reworking or recycling shit that's either bad for the game or just needs changing. So the effort to outcome ratio is super good. Honestly, that's my whole take on the
like I said, I think the biggest thing here is just that like it's like a matter of we get to see more Primadon ganking. But like, bro, ask any actual nigga who wants to do PvE. This sounds awful, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just another meta. I think people are tired of seeing like okay, we have this as a temporary option until we get the real option. People want the real option. The last real option fucking did not hit, bro. So they don't want no bullshit anymore. It's clear. You can look at the player count and it's clear. People don't want the fucking BS option, man. They want the real shits. Don't BS anymore, man. People, it's what is it called? It's the fucking high noon, bro. It's like it's time to showcase what motherfuckers want to see. After weeks of waiting for content, the first thing people don't want to see is, well, we had a corrupt Primadon, and now he drops Bloodforge Crown, and yeah. Motherfuckers gonna be like, what the fuck? Yo, give me fucking Ceramide Hollow, not this bullshit on my screen, bro. That's what Ceramide Hollow was, by the way. Let's not forget. Ceramide Hollow, you take a look at it. What are the monsters in there? What are the monsters? Same shit people been fighting, like you said, recycled. And then guess what? More health, more damage resistance. Niggas didn't fuck with it. Everybody hated it. Why the fuck would Corrupt Primadon be different? Because he has better loot? Really, bro? Come on, man. Can we lock in, bro? At least new loot, unique loot. Thumbs up, bro. But recycled loot, bro, from bosses that exist, or just like, all right, guys, he gives relics, and the relic rates are actually pretty fucking good. And it's like, dog, what? I don't even know, bro. I would just prefer I fight motherfuckers, PvP, I PvP motherfuckers, and in return for me PvP motherfuckers like war mode, I get a chest. I win war mode. Primadon, like that, like the entire idea of Primadon exists if you think about it, right? Really think about it. The entire premise is, in order for those relics to be in PvP, the PvE motherfuckers will farm it's like they're farming the relics for you, right? They're farming the relics for you. Do you get what I'm saying? They're farming the relics, and then there's PvP, because like the motherfuckers can get the PV. But me as the PV, why the fuck would I gank Prima? Or why the fuck would I farm Prima? All right, let's think. There's safer options. Safer in terms of you won't get interrupted by PvP gankers. Enmity, yes, you can get ganked in the depths, but that happens all the time, right? I'm talking like when you're in Enmity, when you're in Diluvian, it's just you and your squad. Think about that, right? And those are already the 1 and 2 best relic methods. So in order for Primadon to be an area where PvE motherfuckers go, so PvP motherfuckers can get the relics from PvE, it would have to be greater than Diluvian Enmity, which already is a fucking awful idea. That's why I think that's a miss, bro. Primadon, bro, I think it's okay to be like, hey, slap on a few relics, but bro, shit. I mean, I thought about it, and even I had this thought before, but trying to like revive old version Primadon ganking, it's like to an extent that will only work for a bit, because the real reason why people are ganking those motherfuckers for the loot is because the loot was good. So you'd have to have the loot be the best thing in the fucking game to get the PvE guys back, to get Primadon ganking back. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, dog, no, bro. Like, it's not going. It's always going to be an issue every time you increase the step. It's I don't know, bro. I'm just saying in general, like, I think the Void Art stuff was good though, but like the Primadon gank specific stuff, bro, we just gotta lock in, man. We gotta lock in with some new content.
It is undeniable that our player count has been dwindling for the past couple weeks, and these are the things I genuinely believe would be saving the game. Honestly, just make me a tester and I'll save the game in no time. Jokes aside, as always, I do hope the right people see this video, and that's about it. Subscribe, buy a membership, and yeah, Kaido out.
Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say for the most part, these are good changes, but ultimately, to be honest, most of these feel very PvP related heavy. Tempo, Ether Change was PvP. You saw about Void Heart, that's PvP. You saw about Primadon ganking, that's mostly PvP, right? Realistically, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You gotta have a good mixture of both, but also heavier on the PV side, just because, in my opinion, right? I think here's the truth of it, right? For a majority of people, I think that PvP, the PvP player base, has a stronger following in the fact that when the game is dry, there is something always for PvP players to do. It's to get better at PvP, to win ganks, to win X, Y, and Z. Giving them more avenues to do that, whatever they want to do, fucking conquest, war mode, etc., that's fine, right? That's always good, because then there's like more ways for them to improve in, right? It's always going to be there. PvE, motherfuckers motherfuckers will eventually get tired of farming the same shit. So that's why I think PvE should have a priority above PvP. Because in my opinion, PvP content, there's a lot you can do to already mix up the meta and mix up things and change up things just with balance nodes or a new fucking mantra or a new attunement path, right? Those contents will automatically go towards PvP because people are making new builds, the best new Black Ice fucking Lumen Splitter build, right? And they fucking, you get what I'm saying, right? There's always going to be shit like that. Forced PvP in it, okay, well, it depends on what you mean by forced PvP. The only reason why I said it is because that statement makes no sense because the game is always forced PvP. I don't know what to tell you, man. The game's PvPvE. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Game is PvPvE. It's not no fucking, you can turn off PvP, okay? Unless you're talking about, like, Void Heart area. I mean, are you talking about the fact that people can jump you during prog? Honestly, that's the game, bro. That is the game. I can't lie. You could do that as a non-Void Walker. You can just go and kill any freshie you want. There's always been forced PvP, brother. I want to use that term, bro. There's always been since day one. I can right now go into the depths right now and wipe every fucking freshie I see for hours on end. There is no safety zone. There is nothing like that, bro. Right? There's nothing. There is nothing that's unforced. You see what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm saying, like, forced PvP. How is Void Walker forced PvP? There's always forced. It's been forced PvP. Do you see what I mean, right? Unless they, and even then, if they add, like, more guards to Castle Light, they add, like, more turrets. At the end of the day, that doesn't mean PvP is gone. It just means it's not there. I think the option of, like, you can go to the Void Heart and not fight people, I get that, right? But honestly, the Island one also just fits better, in my opinion, as well, when I think about it, because, like, it keeps that rule. It keeps the rule of there are no anti-PvP zones in fucking Deepwoken. No, you always have to be cautious. You always have to be prepared. And that's what the game was like. That core idea at least has always persisted throughout Deepwoken every time. There has never been a safe era. You can always get it. Most of the time though, it's just the community. Why would I wipe a freshie? Most people don't have a reason to, right? But if I find a freshie fucking annoying, I can just murk that nigga in seconds and wipe him. And that happens. That happens all the time. All the time. It could be the motherfucker could be fucking spamming his mic. It's like, bro, man. Wipe that nigga just like that, just because he was annoying me in the fucking voice chat, bro. Do you see what I mean, right? So there's never been unforced PvP. It's always been there. Supa died for our sins. Well, another Princeton idea was no private servers, and look where that is now. Yeah, but in my opinion, that no private servers thing was like, that was very early Deepwoken, right? That was very early Deepwoken, and it hasn't persisted throughout Deep. It's been like that for years. No forced PvP has been like that for years. There's a very clear difference between the two. People say, yes, I know the private server thing, and I understand. But that we've been had that for years now. It's Deepwoken. But it's also been a part of Deepwoken where there's never been safe zones. And I think that's just a much stronger thing that's persisted through one of the stronger identities of Deep. Because when I looked at Deep, most people never thought no private servers, but I've always thought you can get jumped at any time. Why do I need a PvE build to use my PvP build? The build creep is crazy. PvE for PvP, talking about like PvE build to get PvP stuff. That's technically you can use PvP builds, but I would personally like the gap to be closer. Whatever. All right, Deepwoken moderation is a joke. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to another Raid Concert video, and in today's video I'll be going over a few recent events with Deepwoken's moderation being absolutely horrendous, and you know, maybe offering some alternatives on how the dev team can improve it, but they probably won't. Make sure to subscribe, because only about 20% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed, and also I'm currently live on Twitch right after uploading this video, so come check out this stream. Now let's get straight into it. Alright, so first of all, I just had to cover something really funny. It's not
should have better relic rates.
It is just a showing of like, why do the mods do this? Recently another Deepwoken YouTuber
fuck a better relic rate, bro. Just give war mode exclusive loot that you can only get from it. And there you go. PvP. If you want people to trot more PvP, just have exclusive loot thrown into PvP like game modes, right? That doesn't fix the issue. I think it does. I think it very clearly does. If you add some general stuff that you can acquire from fucking war mode, right? At least the comments, like for example, there's 5 new enchants that you can only get from war mode. You will see people doing war mode that usually don't do PvP to get those 5 new exclusive enchants. I guarantee you that. There's never been something on that scale. The relic thing, yes, people will get it for general progression, but I think there will be a stronger urge to go ahead and go into the shits to try it out. Because what if that new enchant is good for X, Y, and Z, right? What if there's a PvP enchant in there that's good for PvE somehow? Do you see what I mean, right? You never know what the new content they add. A lot of times, the shit that's exclusive they add is like one thing. It'll be like one relic. But if they drop a new PvP mode with 5 to 10 new exclusive to a PvP mode only war mode, I guarantee you a fuck ton more people who usually don't do it will definitely be doing war mode. The issues I'm trying to fix is that the fact that PvE build is required. That's why I want more people to get armors from war mode. Yeah, armor. If you're talking like armors and like slight stuff like that, I mean, yeah, sure. I'm just talking like they just need a lot of like exclusive stuff in general. I think that'd be a stronger appeal. But I mean, sure. I wouldn't mind
my deep SMP playthrough.
Because it was
made
like
a video, and in the thumbnail, which is the one you're seeing on it right now, isn't the original. Because the original thumbnail got him in trouble. Why? Because in the original thumbnail, the person on top wasn't the person who's in the thumbnail, like talking. That was supposed to be Archmage. And in the original, he made a fake picture of Archmage saying, "Hey, want to be in my tournament for specs?" or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, right?
Bro, did you remember the chest you got from me when we won and I was like, it was like 1 needle and 5 enchants? Oh yes, I remember, yeah.
Right, but it wasn't really that serious. And the moderation team told him that he wasn't allowed to do that as it counted for the...
I remember this, I fought a mod for an hour and
result
one.
in a 6-month ban if he didn't change the thumbnail.
It was a sick
wait. Warn him rule. Him that he wasn't allowed to do that as it counted for the impersonation rule and could result in a 6-month ban if he didn't change
6-month ban? Really?
The thumbnail. Or well, they didn't warn him specifically, but they did warn basically like all the content creators at that time, which is insane, right? Now the fact that a simple thumbnail in which he didn't even say or show Archmage doing anything bad can for some reason count as impersonation and, you know, potentially lead to a 6-month ban is actually insane. So maybe this thumbnail will have a fake Archmage message in it too, just because I think it's funny. Now he didn't get punished, it was only a warning, but regardless, there's no reason for that. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
I think if I had to look, first off, let me try and play both sides. If the mod, deadass, there are situations where sometimes like the mod is just doing their job, bro. They're just like, that's what I got told to do. But in this case as well, I don't think Art fucking cares. I don't think he cares at all. He look at me and be like, I don't fucking care. I deadass don't think he cares at all. So I was like, I feel like there was a lot of wasted breath in this like conversation.
Like this over a YouTube thumbnail that doesn't really.
But I can understand why they have the rule though. So that's why I was saying like maybe they were trying to like enforce it. So like they're like people can't point to and be like, well, this YouTuber said this, so why can't I? That could be a potential reason, chat, because I know there are cases where that does happen, right? And so it's like a matter of maybe you can argue they're just trying to keep a matter of consistency. It's like, dude, we have like that. That's just the rules, bro. If I would have been like, that's just the rules. We're just trying to keep it consistent. But that's what I see as maybe the reason why. But at the same time,
I really just love trying to like cherry pick rules to ban people for.
Remember when Ragoofy was censored in Deep? I think that was because of me. I think I might have gotten the chat to spam Ragoofy. I swear to God. I think, and then they put it on the fucking ban list. I swear to God, bro. I'm not even lying.
Even been told, and I've heard it from other moderators.
That someone actually violate any rules? Oh, really? They use the wrong wording? Oh, I see.
Moderation actions for their mod points, which is stupid. Now, I was recently unbanned from the Discord server, and I know people are going to ask, but I was banned for making a joke about Bill Gates, the CEO of Microsoft, having a Microsoft. But, you know, apparently that's a bad enough joke for a 1-month ban. Anyway, let's talk about something that everyone hates. Classifying ban reasons. Why are the mods allowed to do this? Now, the reason behind it is supposed to be for the protection of users who've reported the banned user, but there are a few problems with this. Since classified bans only happen for cases like doxing, sexual harassment, and basically real-life cybercrimes, which is problematic for a few reasons, right? First of all, classifying the ban for these reasons is a known part of the appeal process, so you're not really protecting anyone. If anyone knows that they did this to someone, they'll know who reported them, and classifying the ban won't protect that specific person in the slightest, unless we have someone like Diddy in Deepwoken with so many victims he won't even know who reported him, but that's unlikely. Secondly, this removes the ability to appeal from users banned for these reasons, which in its own way isn't entirely bad, because if you were genuinely sexually harassing, you know who reported him, but that's unlikely. Secondly, this removes the ability to appeal from users banned for these reasons, which in its own way isn't entirely bad, because if you were genuinely sexually harassing or doxing people, you should probably not have the ability to appeal, because you should, you know, be in prison. But there have been a lot of recent reports and sold methods of people using fake and forged proof to cause people to get classified bans, which are then unappealable, right? And the bigger problem is that, in fact, if someone forges proof of you to get you a classified ban, you won't know about it, so you won't be able to appeal it, and you won't.
What I will say is, I think what he's saying here, right? There was that 132 seller video we watched where I remember, I think like a bunch of motherfuckers from chapter got banned. 32 made a beautiful video about it, and he went through the entire process of how they got like fucking classified bans on like a bunch of those motherfuckers, and it was crafted. It is what he's saying here. So I can't say that this is an entirely new point, because that literally happened, and it was, you can go watch the 32 sub video. So I'll see what he says about this, but I think to an extent though, it's like if a you can, bro, if a motherfucker docs a motherfucker, right? Sometimes it's like you can understand why it's there though, because it can be, you can forge against it, and I do think that's like, yes, that will unfortunately happen, right? But at the same time, it's like, bro, I think if it's like some of them, if the motherfucker is doxed motherfucker, and I don't know, I can see why they wouldn't be like, bro, it's classified, bro.
They won't send you the proof of it, which is likely part of why we've been seeing an increase in classified ban cases over the last few months, because people have literally been selling classified ban services in black markets. And even in the Discord server, I've seen people in the Deepwoken Discord just advertising $50 to get anyone banned and stuff like that, which this system really just shouldn't exist.
$50 to get somebody banned?
Community. It doesn't actually solve problems within the community or protect anyone, because if someone is committing literal crimes, the least of their worries.
Anyone know the song in the background? The song is fire. I have no clue.
From a Roblox.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
$5.
Oh, where are you going?
And even then, chase bans only really affect YouTubers, because it's so easy to just not tell someone your new account name, or just make a Discord alt and become a completely new person. I think a lot of people really cling on to like online identities, which is like, why do that? Dude, like if I'm Jeffrey Epstein and I have the ability to just like wipe my face off the earth and become someone else, why wouldn't I? Well, guess what? The internet lets you do that, which is what so many people do, and it's so easy to do. Now, as for a new rule, there's been a surge in bans for playing Deepwoken copies which utilize stolen assets. You are currently not allowed to be seen in a Roblox game which has stolen assets from Deepwoken. Making one, or stealing assets, or maybe selling them to be used in a game, like copy game, with the stolen assets being bannable, I understand. But banning players who play copy games really
is this really a rule?
Sense from playing it other than we don't want our players in a game we don't own. I get disencouraging people from playing these games, right? Like telling them, hey, avoid copy games with stolen assets, they could be bad or whatever, right? But outright and permanently banning someone for playing Deepwoken Battlegrounds doesn't really seem fair.
Is this actually a rule? I have to look at it.
Most of the people playing these types of games are probably little kids who don't even know they're breaking a rule in the first place, which is really dumb. And another argument,
can I give you 20 just to get a haircut? Nah, I need like 30. I need like 30 subs.
Is that kids can't play Deepwoken, and a lot of people just think that Deepwoken is only played by like people who are around like 16 or older, which is stupid. It's a $5 Roblox game, and I keep getting punished for it.
Have they actually gotten banned?
Kids aren't playing Deepwoken; they can't understand it. Like the combat system is so advanced and crazy. Now, along with that, the moderators need to show us their ban reasons are valid, because if you know anything about the recent Fake Woken 3 bans, for some reason the bans, like the reason for those, are all listed as false. Like, these bans are all listed as bans for playing or being involved in Fake Woken 3 or their community, when they're supposed to be bans listed for pedophilia. For some reason, they don't list the bans normally as the offense they committed, instead grouping them up as people who played Fake Woken, which is stupid when the offense they're actually banned for is bad. So, you know, people see these bans, they're like, oh, why is this guy getting banned for playing Fake Woken? And now the community thinks it's corruption. Meanwhile, you guys just won't put their actual ban reasons up. Now, for those of you who know this whole situation, you might also think it's fake because there's proof on both sides of it being
Insanity those rings is
the whole
crazy.
Fake Woken 3 situation being false bans. But I'm not sure about that, and I won't be covering that in this video. That's a whole...
Yeah, I remember those guys when I was like doing a podcast, and like those guys were like, dude, Agamatsu, they like flooded my chat. Have you heard about the Fake Woken 3 bans? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck. But I at least said humor me. Go ahead, bro. What the fuck is going on? I think at least I'm not gonna help y'all, but fuck it. You here now, right? You here now. Let's hear what's going on. And they told me, and I can't lie, I heard it, but I just didn't feel like doing anything about it. Chat, is that okay? Like, I just don't feel like doing anything about it, bro. Go tell them all, bro. I don't really care, bro. That was not cold. What are you talking about? Drops and but it's like, I don't, bro. Some motherfuckers just like it's like they're like, dude, we need to get Agamatsu. If he listens to us, we'll be saved. It's like, bro says humor me. Yeah, like, go ahead, bro. What you gotta say, bro? Because like motherfuckers come to me thinking I'm like the god unbanner, and it's like I'll look at it for a second, but it's like. I don't really like, bro. Because the problem is, right? Let's just say I'm like, I help this guy and I get him unbanned. Then everybody's like, dude, go to. Oh wait, you got banned? Agamatsu's your go to him. It's like, no, don't. Can you go punchy or something, bro? Like, I'm doing stuff, bro. I'm with my girlfriend right now. Like, I'm saying, like, bro, I'm not really trying to do all that, man. Fuck.
Needs to reformat their moderation team. And
what else they meant to do?
A game like this banning players for
most mods can't even be bothered to keep their DMs on. I mean, but I understand why, bro. What the fuck?
Which literally all thrive on toxicity, and it's just a mix of really dumb rules. I don't know why we're banning people for toxicity when the entire game has kind of shifted from its initial value, which is supposed to be a community lore-based game with PvE and stuff, but then you guys turn it into a competitive PvP-based game, and then you get mad when your players are slightly toxic. It doesn't really make sense. I've covered this slightly in a few previous videos, but I think the moderation
slightly toxic. There, come on, man. Can we not cap, bro? We're saying Deepwoken players are only slightly toxic. Look, I know there's a video on Deepwoken moderation being a joke, bro, but some motherfuckers in this community are genuinely unhinged. I just want to say that. Slightly. Okay. Come on, man.
Rules. Let people be a bit toxic. Like, yeah, don't let people say slurs or make their characters stuff like Hitler. I've seen people defending that in my comments, which is like, oh, why should I get banned because my character looks like Hitler? Are you stupid? To the person that commented that, if you're watching this video, are you stupid? But I do think the rules need to be lessened because there's no reason why I should get banned for, I don't know, let's say saying some stupid joke saying you live in a trailer park, which yes, that was something someone got banned for. He said you live in a trailer park and he got banned for that. I can't even take it seriously, it's so dumb. But then meanwhile, there's people in the Discord talking about actual crimes, and then they get the same sentence.
I have a question, chat. I have a question. How can you be toxic in League of Legends? How toxic can you be in League of Legends before you get banned? I'm just curious. Somebody tell me. What's like the limit of what you can say in League? You know, a game shit ton of people get angry in. Can you be like super toxic? Depends on how you word it. Only a League player would know. You can be on the verge of slurs, anything but slur. I don't know, you can say a lot more than here. No one plays. Good for you guys. Ask Edgar. Probably should. You're right. They make new slurs. You can say anything. I see. Interesting. Is Hikey the most strict game I've played in terms of bannable sayings? Though I think Mosquito, that does come to a certain level. I understand that, but at the same time, I think one thing to consider is that this community do have, it's Roblox. Exactly, like it's not fucking League, you know. It's like it's Roblox. I'm just curious if other games have like super strict enforcements. I'm curious on if any of those games do. But At the same time, we have to consider, bro, like, it is Roblox, bro. I don't know what to say.
In a trailer park, it's just really dumb. But then they're still like on the fence about certain things because they literally have rule 2.4 for like lesser NSFW, which is like you're not allowed to post like fetish content that's not graphic, which includes like feet and fat furry inflation art. But if you go into the fan art channel, you're probably gonna find a lot of feet and or fat furry inflation art. It's just, you know, it's a little bit on the nose when they put rules like this in place on purpose just to not follow them.
Nah, you know that remind me of, bro, the fucking,
now, of course, there's
oh my
less
God, bro. You know that one, it was like we were watching that one damn VR video and it was like that fan artist drama, bro.
That ever since they instated this rule, but there's still some that I see every like once in a while, and people still post stuff like that in general all the time, but you know, the mods don't really notice somehow, even though there's so many people supposedly lurking in these chats waiting for someone to make a mistake. But then the guy posting like furry feet in general chat, it doesn't get banned or anything, or even warned or muted. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe since, you know, something people aren't subscribed. Come to the Twitch stream as well. I like doing those. I'll be playing Devil May Cry, not today, but I will be playing the entire Devil May Cry series.
Anywho. Alright, another video from the Ray Contour. Deepwoken's flawed ideology. By the way, I just want to show you the thumbnail. F tier, S tier. Ooh, looks like it'd be a good yap video.
Deepwoken, a lore and PvE focused game upon its release. But now every update appeals to the PvP side of the community, with even their next major update supposedly being Conquest, which is just a new mode geared towards PvP players only. And today,
okay, to be fair, the last big update they dropped was 3 bosses, and the thing that they're announcing that they're working on is 2 new bosses. So let's just say they release, hopefully, in the next like 2 months, bro. Let's just say 2 months, summer. Maybe summer, maybe July. I don't fucking know. We would have gotten 5 bosses so far in 2020, in like, not 2025, in a year, if that makes sense. I don't know, bro. I mean, I'd say that's a lot. Technically, that's the most PvP we would have potentially seen in a year period. Where before it was like, what? It was like Etheron and Chaser in a year. Then it was Maestro. And then hopefully it's like these 3 bosses plus 2 new bosses. I don't know. It could be peak. Today's
video, I'll be going over how the priorities of the Deepwoken developers have changed over time from a PvP-focused game into one that seemingly only cares about its PvP player base. Make sure to subscribe, since only about 20% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed. And I'll actually be canceling today's stream since I need to go to the dentist. Let's get straight into it. On release and in Deepwoken's pre-release, the game was said to be a lore and PvE-focused game where the world would change around you as you kept playing and over time, which was the entire point of the year counter at the top left, which was supposed to be a relative passage of time for potential technological and map advances within the world of Deepwoken, showing that the world could change even when you weren't playing the game. This addition to the game was the first one that they didn't really expand upon because the map doesn't change. Now this is a bit out of place, but every time I make a video with any sort of analyzing or criticism for Deepwoken, I get a bunch of comments saying, if you hate Deepwoken, stop playing it and stop making videos on it. I have never once said that I hate this game. Some of you have very bad comprehension skills. Regardless, this lack of map updating really wasn't too surprising, since updating a map every so often is a lot of work, especially when it's meant to represent technological advances, meaning they'd likely have to be very different from previous renditions, or at least different enough to, you know, be noticeable. Which is just a little bit too ambitious, which is something that the Deepwoken developers at Monad Studios seem to do quite a lot. But at this time, the game was still supposed to be primarily lore and PvE based, which means lore additions to the game and PvE or progression additions are the most important. However, back in early Deepwoken, one of the first major updates we got added 2 things. First of all, the Trial of One update. Quite a good addition for aiding in progression if you were skilled at the game, and it was well executed and honestly a great addition to the game, probably one of my favorite updates ever. But in the same update came the Chime of Conflict, my least favorite update in the entire game. This was the first PvP-focused update in a long line of future updates. Upon release, the Chime had a few things different in comparison to now. First of all, Chime was the fastest way to progress when it came out. Winning a Chime match would give you like 5 investment points, which was just insanely fast progression. Even at the higher levels, a few Chime matches would get you from like power 58, 59 up to 60. back when, you know, power 60 was the top instead of power 20. This update already incentivized...
Alright, first off, I want to bring up this video real quick. I'm curious. Previously, we thought the Hive was singing. They deconfirmed this is the case. But what the fuck am I talking about? Now we have official confirmation that something is not accidentally happening or to... Oh, yeah, this is when... Okay, so we got... Remember this, chat? We got... They were changing something with the Hive. June 4th. So this is 10 months ago. Free is... yeah, ever wonder where this went to? Dying for whatever reason. They tried fixing it with planting. You know, it's been... What we need. This is what we've been asking. Yeah, see, now this... no, dude, okay. Best example, look at this. They didn't do it here, but look... Damn. Whoa, what was that? I honestly...
Players to PvP because it was...
Does anybody remember? Does anybody actually know what was going on with that?
Which meant PvE players
I know it was like this would be like a secret hide thing, but
more experienced in PvE than in PvE were now at a blatant disadvantage in terms of progression speed, just because they don't like the PvP as much as they like PvE. This was soon after nerfed, but the damage of adding Chime of Conflict was still there because of the PvP-based luck system. At the time, luck was the most efficient way to progress because it would guarantee that you would get rare and legendary talents back when the game had a lot more RNG to it. But there were only two ways to get it, which were defeating bosses or hordes of high-level enemies, or killing players. Two challenges which were not at all within the same scale of difficulty, and gave you luck at completely different rates. Because the easiest, most consistent way to get luck was to kill players, and you'd actually get more luck for killing players than for killing bosses, and it was way faster. So obviously people kinda had to do that to optimize their builds, which was lame because not everyone wants to play that way. Now, Chime of Conflict, which by the way was outright a contradiction to the developers' previous statements that they made in the past. I forget exactly who, but either Archmage or Raguzer stated that there's two things that they would never add that were in roguelite games that they wouldn't put in any of their future games. The first being Snap Gelidus, which by the way, made it into the game via Ice Skate, the mantra, which is actually better than Snap Gelidus, which is so stupid. And the second being private servers, which essentially...
Is Frost? Is Ice Skate worse than, or better than Snap Gelidus? I don't know. Snap Gelidus is... I think Snap Gelidus is better. Snap Gelidus was... Snap Gelidus... I think Snap Gelidus was probably better. I don't know. Ice Skate is better. I feel like Ice Skate is like... It's good because like once you escape, you're gone. But like Snap Gelidus is like... Snap Gelidus was so quick and so... It was quick and it was like instant to cast. Right? I feel like if you could do a lot more with Snap Gelidus than Ice Skate, in my opinion. How people use Snap Gelidus just even just like in combat. It was fundamental sometimes for some people. Or like Ice Skate, like you don't see a lot of people running Ice Skate that often. Or like in Rogue, you will see a lot of people running Snap Gelidus, in my opinion, depending on what stats they have or what like class. But like, bro, for some, like Snap Gelidus could be like essential. Or like really like if you're a Deep Knight, bro, Snap Gelidus is way better than Ice Skate and like for your fucking ice
made
mode.
Their way into Deepwoken through the Chime of Conflict. Because yeah, Chime had
or Gate.
But all you had to do
like
was
Snap Gelidus as well, like
and then you could get straight back into it. It was really just a tiny deterrent, and even then, most people weren't losing 3 in a row because you just get worse opponents until you'd win. And after Chime was added, we started seeing a whole lot of balancing updates really focused on PvP. In fact, because of this, the only PvE balancing update added was damage and armor against monsters being a new like armor stat, which came out over a year after Deepwoken had come out, as well as taking over 6 months for them to balance, despite it being extremely powerful in the PvE meta, making the game quite boring and redundant. Which really does show their like levels of care for each side, because you know the PvE community gets a new stat and then it goes completely untouched, even though it was problematic and really made the game super grindy back when people needed like legendary pip PvE kits. But then, you know, a mantra does a little bit too much damage and they slap it with a 3% nerf the day after. It's so stupid. But Chime of Conflict wasn't the only major PvP update the game has had. The next major update after Chime, however, was Verse 2, which is a major PvE update, of course, but think about how many of those we've had in comparison to how many new legendary weapons that we've had. Anyway, a bit before Verse 2 came out, Voidwalker and Deepbound would be 2 newly released origins, but we're really just talking about Voidwalker for now. And holy fuck, this was a terrible addition. This gave a new way for PvP-only players to progress by killing other players. Except for some reason, Voidwalker gave you the ability to hunt people who aren't Voidwalkers for this EXP, usually just forcing PvE-based players to fight in PvP scenarios they don't want to be in that don't really benefit them. In my opinion, what Voidwalker should have been was an origin that put two Voidwalkers against each other, since clearly, if
I don't think this matters, bro. If you can make the argument in verse 1, first 2 months of the game, this was happening, bro. Voidwalker,
you want to play PvP,
yes,
right? Yeah. So why wouldn't you just put the people who want to play PvP against the people who want to play PvP, and then just change the lore a bit? Instead of having Voidwalkers be people who hunt regular people, have Voidwalkers be like Highlander. If you've seen the movie Highlander, there can be only one. Basically, it's a bunch of like aliens with superpowers, and they get stronger by killing each other. And once there's only one left, that's when they're like the strongest, right? Why didn't you just make the lore like that and make it so Voidwalkers fought each other to progress? Because Voidwalkers want a PvP. People who aren't Voidwalkers don't want a PvP. So for now, you guys are making people go Voidwalker to avoid Voidwalkers in PvP, which is stupid, right? But no, the devs thought it'd be better to make PvP progressing players fight people who have no desire for progressing in PvP, when they could literally just have done the opposite and everyone would be happy. Now, in the same time frame, Deepbound also came out, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, if
I think to a certain extent it was like that, though. I mean, a lot of times you would see, it was like that, though. It literally was, I think. What would happen is you'd be in overworld, right? And this is at the start of the game. You would gank whoever you saw at Arisia, right, for luck. And that you would see a lot of people just killing whoever they saw, even people who didn't want a PvP, right? Then they had a chime. Every PvPer was in chime. You can ask anybody in that era. Most there was people talking about the overworld being dead because of chime and how it took everybody from progging in overworld to progging and fighting other people. Now, it being an overworld, I think there's an issue, right? The only issue is that what will happen is you're going to have to server hop for PvP players, because you can join a server and here's the issue, right? There can be a PvP player, but I'm power 4, the nigga's power 16, right? Or like there's a lot of times, even now, I remember it was like you could be void walking and you just won't find a target. Now imagine trying to find a target that is something you're able to fight in your region, like your region, right? And also around your level. That is also a Void Walker. It would be way more rare to find motherfuckers fighting, right? And so I think that's like one major issue that it would have with it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm not saying it could have been like that, but I feel like we already had that with Chime, for example.
Voidwalkers just go Deepbound. But Deepbound back then was an absolutely terrible
people
way
thought
to
that
progress,
like overworld
for
was
a few reasons.
SMT.
First of all, no Diluvian mechanism, which is currently the best way to progress in PvE for Deepbound, because, you know, it's just an arena with monsters in it.
Wait, hold on a
It's an absolutely terrible way to progress, for a few reasons. First of all, but Deepbound back then was an absolutely terrible way to progress, for a few reasons. First of all, it also came out, and I know have done the opposite, and everyone who are just stupid, right? But no, the devs thought it'd be better to make PvP progressing players fight people who have no desire for progressing in PvP, when they could literally just have done the opposite and everyone would be happy. Now, in the same time frame, Deepbound also came out, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, if you don't want to fight Voidwalkers, just go Deepbound. But Deepbound back then was an absolutely terrible way to progress, for a few reasons. First of all, no Diluvian mechanism, which is currently the best way to progress in PvE for Deep.
Okay, now I caught up. First off, hell fuck no. Diluvian is not the best way to prog. What the hell? I mean, Diluvian, you're alone. There's that. But best is arguable. It depends on if you're talking about like safety or you're talking about speed. Speed? Fuck no.
Deepbound, because, you know, it's just an arena with monsters.
Bro, if you're worried about like, I mean, if you really never want to get ganked, sure. But even then, if you get murked or knocked or killed, you wipe in Diluvian. Like, people forget you still wipe there. Overworld is overworld, bro. Like, I don't know.
Secondly, no mission board, so you can't exactly choose what monsters to fight. You just have to hope you could.
Diluvian probably carry is definitely the best.
As a
maybe for safety, but for speed, I have to disagree. I think just being in the depths in general, you can pick. Ignition's probably like just faster. I like Deepbound just because it has utility, and there's just more stuff in the guild, not guild base, and fucking Castle Light that Ignition does need. Also, I think Deepbound, the castle, I don't know. I just like the spot at Deepbound better.
And on top of this, all of the progression.
That's what I'm saying. Diluvian,
so
it's so
even
fucking
if you had
slow. I
Maverick
don't even know why
starting
people
when it was
use
added
that.
as an origin.
Maybe
was such
I
a slow
only see
start,
Bell.
And since
then
this
it's
was
like,
before most PvE grind,
or just do one enmity. You're good to go.
It wasn't
a
even
lot.
worth it to spend most of your time in the depths until verse 2 came out.
One enemy,
at
you're
which
good to
point
go.
It was only worth it for the endgame loot grinding because of layer 2, but it was still extremely slow in the beginning when all you can kill are Sharkos and Lionfish scattered around the map. As for PvE updates, we ended up getting Hell Mode, so just enemy spam and a lighting change. And then over a year and a half later, we would end up getting the Diluvian mechanism, which is just a room that spams pre-existing enemies at you. And fun fact, the entirety of the Diluvian mechanism was made the same day that it came out. The update was made the day of, right? Insane. Meanwhile, at this point in time, the game was in a weird spot where every week they'd drop a new elemental legendary weapon with 6 crit variants. This is when the Islis Pyrokeeper came out. And they all did this as like a way to spice up and introduce new weapons into the PvP meta. Meanwhile, the PvE scene has had 2 updates, excluding verse 2, and they're both just enemy spam. The next good PvE update would actually end up being the Maestro Evangard boss fight. This was significant for 2 reasons. First of all, it was a secret release. They didn't say anything about it in the patch notes. They just released it. I think that was actually really cool.
Maestro was like probably one of the best updates they ever fucking did. A secret update, and it was PV fucking E. Solo boss too. And a boss that everybody wanted, Maestro. I mean, come on, man. Carnival? Oh, thank you, chat. God bless y'all. God bless y'all indeed. Let's go do Carnival, chat. Let's go do Carnival.
I wish they'd do this more and let the community discover things. So I don't know, they just put in the patch logs for the content section if they actually added something, not like new menu button, and they put that in content to pad it, right? But they'd add like a new boss or a new quest or something, and they just say new boss, new quest.
Good update, but it was badly handled. They did, I think, they should fix the auto farming, yeah, auto farming.
But also, the Maestro Evangard is the best boss fight in the entire game, indisputably, and it still is. Maestro is actually really fun.
Chad, do y'all think Maestro is the best boss fight in the game? What do y'all think? Also, chat, for people who want to do Carnival, the fuck? Where are the smallest servers? Prudent Castle Tokyo. Join. They let macros run for a month without doing anything. Yes, yeah, Enmity is, yes. Either him or Enmity. Enmity's the coolest. Enmity, then Maestro. Better is a bit of a stretch. Maestro is the best humanoid. Oh, fuck. Oh, let me go. My bad, chat. I didn't realize I wasn't in Eastern. I dislike Enmity. Would you say the main reason you dislike it just because, like, it feels like you have to run a specific build to really feel like you're doing damage to him, or attempt to feel like you're doing stuff for him? Enmity's way better than Maestro. I fuck with Enmity personally more than Maestro. I just like the fact that I have it feels like the most I've ever had to lock in deep. Maestro, first time I found him though, I did have to lock in. Alright, Frowning Road in Illinois. Of course. Fuck, we don't have much time. Grimacing Rogue, Germany. Requires 5 players, enforcer spawn attack, too much damage to where a pink spike can kill you. Faster attacks like Maestro better. Requires 5 players. Require 5 players, I mean, yeah, I can, if you dislike that, oh, bet, I'm here. Let's join up, chat. If you don't like that, I can understand, because, yeah, 5 players, not everyone's going to have 5 players constantly. Enforcer spam attack, honestly, I thought about it, and low-key, I'm low-key almost a fan of the enforcer spawn attack. You know why? The reason why is because for a boss that is intended to be something you're supposed to fight with friends, it puts a lot of pressure on your team to have to do a simple task, right? And that is to just take the enforcers off of you. And I really like that. I really like that it is able to... That's like the one thing it has that like at least gives it more credence to being like feeling like it could be multiplayer, like a multiplayer boss fight. It targets the guy attacking some of the people on AFK on the other side. It does. But honestly, like I said, it depends on how you view it. Because the way I see it is that like it forces people who are just sitting there to have to actually come in and pay attention and be like, guys, yo, the enforcer on me. And if you aren't, like, it causes that conflict. I like that. I like that. It's like you have to position yourself correctly. You have to make sure you're able to, like, there's a lot. I think there's a lot that goes into being like a good end midi carry, right? But as an end midi carry, like, you have to have teammates who are also still, unless you're like on a Silent Heart who can solo that, sure, right? But I like that it has those aspects, and I think no other boss even comes close to that level of everybody having to, like, at least put in some effort. Because besides that, like, if enemy didn't have the enforcers, it really could just be, you can criticize, it could just be like one guy just standing there taking that. And I'll give I think that at least they made it interesting for me. I don't know, it's been the most interesting boss, and I just like how what's it called? How much you're kind of forced to lock in on it. As for the ping spike stuff, I mean, that's just inevitable, bro. I think, honestly, it's just inevitable. When you're going to have, like, harder and harder bosses that do more and more damage, it is inevitable. I think, luckily, though, luckily, Skipper Gripper, they do restore for that. You know what I'm saying? If you do get ping spike during enemy, I'd say they are usually pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty tame about it. I don't know. Like, they're not going to freak out, but... Yeah, we got restore for it. Exactly, yeah, we got restore for it, so... Damn, we didn't get that many people. 8, 9, 10, 11. They're not leaning at all? I don't know. They were leaning with me in chat. 110 seconds? Fuck. Oh! Woo! Almost died there. Wait, how the fuck they get up there? Shit. Yeah, what's the method, bro? What's the method? How the fuck y'all get up there? Is it this? He backstabbed me? Woo! No! I didn't see the fucking Chilean nigga there, bro. Some bumps, he tagged me. Bro, yeah, honestly, I told Dex that, like, it needs to happen, like, a little bit more often. Oh, my boy's playing right now. It needs to happen a little bit more often, but, like you can get C tagged during the 2 minutes, and it's like, you just won't be able to get in. Speaking of, actually, hold on. Oh, my fit so tough? I don't know. Oh, my base. Oh, Runeslayer will drop the update. It will be cool for a week, and you really have to grind another $500 for new power creep items to keep up. Runeslayer update, huh? What is Runeslayer at player count wise? At least they're holding on. At least they're holding on. Can't blame them for, you know, they got their audience.
Regardless, soon enough, Chime Skulls will be removed, and I said one time I wanted them to come back and people got mad at me. But I just really don't want people in Chime. Like, I hope the devs make it so dying in the reflections of self-map in Chime instantly wipes you just so people stop playing the mode.
But it's like, bro, people play Chime because, like, for them, it might sound crazy, but they want to enjoy time. They find some sort of value, or they get something out of playing it, right? So you're like, just removing Chime, bro, is like, what's it called? You're just gonna have people. You're gonna have people literally do any fucking. You're gonna have people fucking 1v1ing in Deluvian. I swear to God, I'm so serious. Not everybody wants to deal with, like, ganking builds and have to make a ganking build. Some people like the 1v1 setting, bro, and I can't blame them. Raguzer liked it. When Raguzer played fucking Deepwoken, he wasn't ganking. He was in Chime. So, bro, wow, it's like, people like Chime. There is nothing wrong with that. And if people like it, allow it. Just add stuff so people, like, it's like, you want to add things that will encourage people to try different stuff, but, nigga, it's not going to, like, removing Chime, some niggas just not going to play the game. I guarantee you, it's not going to be like, well, they removed Chime, I guess I have to go gank. No, some niggas will just not play. What are we talking about, guys? Come on. It's like, guys, it's like if they removed a boss. It's like, what? That's content, bro. People want to play different parts of the game. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's not a good thing that Rag stayed away from active game to play boring and senseless only once. I just think people wanting to gank, bro. There's no reason to gank. You disagree with people not wanting to gank, you mean? Or are you saying like there should be a reason? Because I agree, there definitely should be a reason, and there should be incentive. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be, but it's like removing Chime to like get people to gank more. It's backwards. You're just gonna have people quit the fucking game. Some people only hop on to play Chime. You're not gonna get those guys to gank. Ask. You can ask Chime players. I'm not ganking. People don't want to gank, bro. Give reasons for them to gank. Fix up the ganks, right? And then on top of that, maybe add some exclusives or whenever they bring back War Mode. But it's like people disabling a game mode that people have been playing is they're never gonna do that. I just think the biggest thing is that they need to bring back some fucking things for people to gank. Bro, in War Mode, that like little brief era, people know what I'm talking about. That brief era where War Mode was dropping hella relics for a second, it's like that gave reason. And well, I don't think it should just be like, well, we just throw in fucking 10 Sinner's Ashes in there. It shouldn't be like super crazy like that. I hope people understand when it's like, it should feel like you want to do it for something, at least something. Because right now, there's literally nothing. I think there's literally, I think it's like what? One exclusive weapon in there? Okay, bruh. It's like, yo, throw in some exclusive enchants in that bitch. You'll have 10 times the motherfuckers on, like, at least playing War Mode. Guarantee you. Chat, guarantee you. All you have to do is like this, okay? Whenever they, this is the simplest thing. Okay, did Supa die? Nah, he just quit. Man, you know the game, bro. That's fucking YouTube, bro. You know there's a little clickbait in that. Anyway, let's just say they had 6 to 7 new enchants, right? It's like, damn, what? Spoiler that you can only get like some of these motherfuckers in War Mode. Some of these motherfuckers in War Mode, and then they had some new content for PV, 2 new bosses, right? But those enchants are only in War Mode. So naturally, you're gonna have people go in and try to do fucking War Mode so they can get the 6 to 7 new exclusive enchants in there. Do you see what I mean, right? Meanwhile, the new bosses should also have new exclusive loot. There is great reason to do both of these now because this has exclusive loot and this has exclusive loot. That's simple. Like actually like the method of any game ever, bro. Come on. Are you gonna be the next victim of the Lightborn curse? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna quit videos, but let's hop in twos. Oh, I need to put away. Did I put away my Jester thing? We can do twos, I guess. Yeah, I'll hop on my twos build. Yeah, here it is. Jester's lovely. What's the worst thing you'd say in League of Legends before getting banned? Probably the hard R. Yeah, we were talking about like how toxic can you be in League before you get banned, and we were trying to like see. I was just curious, see like how bad can it get? I can make a video with the garb too. Sure. Let's continue. We have a lot of YouTubers. Let me actually give Mosquito mod. I never do that. I like giving YouTubers mod just so I know it's like them. You know what I mean?
Because when I play Deepwoken, which is kind of rare at this point, I started playing it again a while ago and then I got bored of it again. But the skill disparity between Chime and non-Chime players is honestly insane. I haven't been particularly good at PvP since like verse 1, but it feels like everyone in the overworld, even at max power levels on seemingly PvP based builds, are just worse than the people in Chime of Conflict regardless of elo. So I'm either forced to fight players who aren't very good in the overworld, which is boring. I guess I could go into war servers, but then I just get jumped because I don't usually play with people. Or I can play Chime, which is boring and sucks, and it also eliminates and adds new factors to fighting that the overworld doesn't have, which is lame, right? Which, like, a 1v1 in the overworld isn't at all the same as a 1v1 in Chime of Conflict, even though this, you know, video is supposed to be about how PvP now has, like, priority.
I ain't gonna lie, chat, bro, these days I just be using an idol to get out the depths, bro. I can't be asked. I can't be asked, chat. I can't be asked, bro. Release me, bro. Real shit, release it. Ooh, I look cold as fuck, though. Ooh, I look cold as fuck.
Chime of Conflict has more balancing, like, priority than overworld combat, which is why bells are rarely touched. Like, not that any of
the Twisted Puppet mages, Alchemist mages, there's not a tester TP. Why would there be a tester TP out? We don't have dev perms. Yo, are you in Eastern or Etrian? I thought you could swap movements. Yeah, we can't, but we can't, like, swap, where the fuck am I? Oh, I forgot there's this. I forgot about this.
Particularly unbalanced. I think most of the
Game has a mini-map now?
but some of them
Hell
are
yeah.
just really weak and inviable in combat and their usages, but the devs ignore them because you can't
Are
use
you where are you?
the most
You're in
common
Eastern,
PvP
right?
method in Deepwoken.
Let me go back.
Do I think crazy slots should get a rework? Yeah, maybe. Do I think smoke screen should get a rework? Yeah, probably. But are the devs gonna touch them? No. Why? Because nobody uses them. And if nobody uses them, then that's
Hey, okay, I got Song Seeker. God bless. I was not gonna take the boat back. I can't lie. I was not gonna take the boat back. I deadass was gonna keep T-ping back and forth.
clearly means that they're not a problem, right? No, it's stupid. The devs really don't have a good like.
Just the way heavy is, it'll always be
They
more
really just like to
effective.
nerf
Yeah.
a lot of things, and I rarely see them buffing the things that are bad. Now, do things need nerfs? Yes.
Oh, you play Ice now?
Every update they add a new legendary, and usually it needs a nerf. You remember when the Wretched Mob Blades came out? But a lot of the time, they just let that power creep get to them, and then it ends up like with a bunch of meta weapons every week, and then everything that isn't the meta is just unusable, and it's so lame. And it's not even that hard to patch out. All they'd have to do is
Y'all got mad
game.
content. How's anyone hating? You gotta realize, Edgar, that some of this stuff has been in the game for like a year. I can't lie. It's like Edgar, I don't think people are hating. People are just not playing. Like people are deadass just not playing. Bro thinks he's me. You're not me. It's a good build though, isn't it? It's a good build. I got jumped by a Shadow Mage in the depths. Yeah, Shadow Mage, bro. Shadow Mage is still pretty good, man. I still have a build with it, and I still think it's pretty good. This match is gonna take forever, bro. Never mind. Oh, big damage. Come on, give me something here. This match is actually gonna take forever, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That should take a minute, bro. That should take a minute. Shadow Hero Blade Greener was Prime Bond. Yes, it was, bro. Oh my god, it was. She was busted. Back then, everybody, bro, Shadow Hero Blade was running so much. Actually insane. That crit is also pretty damn good. Hero Blade crit's been good, besides lightning, I guess. I don't know. I don't know that one's that crazy anymore. That one I don't really fuck with either that much. Same build? Oh no. Surprised! Ooh. Kinda wanna go ganking, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, that shit does no damage. Bro, Pocket Bomb is so handy, chat. Woo! Ether. I just realized I'm listening to this calm-ass music, bro. It's kind of relaxing, man. Bro, chat, you can't lie, man. Deepwoken OC has always just been like... always just been really, really fucking solid, man. Like, I always know that this is like unique OST that I'm listening to. Surprise! Mink! Ooh, mink! Nah, chat. Pocket bombs. You gotta run some pocket bombs, man. I'm kind of pissed I didn't win that. I didn't get some chests from Honorable. Chat. What? Actually, that's a stupid question. I was gonna say besides bosses, what ward events would you want to see? But like, bro, everybody wants to see bosses though. Hell no, bro's trying. I respect the dedication, though. That should do no damage. Oh, that's your sentry build. Yeah, where you have Flame Sentinel and you have Smite. That's kind of crazy. And it's Lava Eruption. Nah, that's devious. Probably don't have Ice Spikes on that. Demon build. Oh, Reinforced Armor as well. I see. Where's Void Tower at? Void Tower, the big 25 chat? Sheesh. In the big 25. In the big 25. Oh, la mercy. Bro, I have an insane headache behind my head. Oh. I don't know why, chat. I wonder if any YouTubers are on. Let's see what's up. Are we about to see you quit, Deep? I don't know about quit, Deep. I'll always be around, chat. I'll always be around. Lightborn Curse. Oops. Yeah, dang. Everybody who has Lightborn just gone from the community, damn near. Holy shit. Meet again. Oh, it's this guy again. Thank you for the... Oops. That type off fight. Is he just swinging through all my shits? I guess so. Combo of Doom, holy shit. Well, I mean, whether like Genshin Abyss, where you have random offers and buffs each floor. Yeah, I think there's a lot you could do with that. Yeah, I think they could do a lot. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I've been on my computer all day, bro. I want to see my girl, man. Dang. Bell Evolution. Evolution. Okay. You know, there's something else before I actually want to show y'all what I was working on today. Just a slight thing, because I'm not supposed. I actually wanted to keep it for the podcast, but I need to be able to showcase that I have a better understanding. Whoa, that didn't work. That's what I'm talking about here. Oh. You just... Woo! Hey, chat, y'all see that heal? Y'all see that heal? That 10%. That shit don't play around, do it. Look at that. That shit don't play around, do it. That shit don't play around. Oh, wait, that's a cool build idea. What the hell? That's actually sick. How did I never think of that? I'm eating my Ooh, ether. Let me take that. Oh! Dang, I kind of want to do a pose. I wonder if you can do a pose out of it. Like when you're invisible and pose again. That would have been tough. What the thing has been alive this whole time? Bruh. Bruh's trying to sneak in his win. What the hell? Job's not finished. Fucking return, bruh. I'm out of ether. Nah, Blood's trying to run around for the... What the... Alright, chat. Let me show y'all real quick. I need to explain to chat what I've been doing, okay? Something small I did today. I want to explain because I never showcase what I'm almost doing in studio, but I want to showcase something today. Something I was going to work on for a second. Okay. The podcast people do know, but I'll make it brief so I don't get too much into the details. But I wanted to make a system. Right? This video and this game I played when I was a kid. And it was this video right here where this guy goes into the details of how he made or how the Wii Tank's music system actually is played. And he goes, it's more on the musical side of what actually happens.
A chart at the end. Offbeats.
You can watch this video if you really want the details, right? But the last chart kind of showcases what happens whenever there's a certain amount of tanks, the order in which the tanks are in, and there's like a hierarchy almost, right? Hierarchy and how many tanks there are will determine the song that's being played in the background. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to keep it podcast limited. I just wanted to quickly explain it though. Right? Basically, I'm not going to showcase the scripting. That's for the podcast only. But I made part one of it where I'm going to have the actual tanks actually spawn in. There is an entire system based on the rounds that actually, like, based on like, what's it called? Based on what round it is and how far you get up, right? And it'll be randomized every single time with the types of tank kind of showing up depending on there's like a system I made where like all the tank colors are weighted, and what will end up happening is I'll have the music correlate to what tank is actually being spawned in. So in this case, there's only one brown tank. What you're listening to right now is probably what's going to be playing, right? But if it's like two brown tanks and one gray tank, the gray tank variant happens. If the gray tank variant gets destroyed, well, it'd be the gray tank variant with two other tanks, because there's two other tanks here. It's the gray tank variant with 2+ tanks playing, right? There's a whole video on it, right? So I destroyed this one variant, like gray tank 3 or brown tank 1 plays, right? Anyway, the entire idea is that I'm just trying to make the sound system, which I thought was really cool, right? So gray tank variant B song would be playing right now because that's what showed up. All right. Oh, now this time the green tank song will be playing, and it'd be green tank variant 2 because it's one of the tank alive. Let's say I were to destroy this green tank, then marine tank variant 1 would play. Yada yada yada. I'm trying to make that sound system, and the idea is, as soon as a tank like gets destroyed, the sound will immediately switch over to the song that's playing. And I really wanted to make that system because I thought it was kind of cool. And like I said, the guy, he explains it very well in that video, but that's what I've been working on. I would showcase the scripting, but I'm keeping that for discord.gg/Agamatsu exclusive podcast members. If you want, I actually did break down the entire script. and what I did, but it's only exclusive to the podcasters. I just want to show off what I was doing today. Sorry, chat, I won't go into the details, but let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, it was kind of annoying initially to set up because I never made it like a weighted system for RNG before. Then I finally got something working, and oh my god, chat, I see why niggas love doing back end. Woo! That shit, whenever it works, bro. Now you're on a podcast, brother. I've been doing podcasts in my server for half a decade, close to half a decade. Give us the deets only in the damn podcast. Sorry. Who joined? Oh, what's up, Dan?
Hello?
What you been up to?
It's over. I just wiped. I gotta quit.
You wiped on what, Deep?
Yeah, the demons came. I didn't see that they flooded the
What?
depths.
Yo, we spinning back?
I got nothing to spin back with.
What?
That was my only
Your
build.
last build?
That was my last build.
The Alchemist one?
Yeah.
Bro, yo, let it spin back for you, bro. Yeah, you literally have no other builds, like nothing.
No, I have no. Actually, I have one build, I think.
That's all you need, buddy. Let's run it up. Let's get the spin back for you.
If they're still there, we'll see. It's Vault, so they'll probably show
Who the
up.
fuck is Vault?
They've got some silver names.
Oh, so they got some demons. Why? So what happened? Are they like just order they can just gank whoever they see, or was it just like a gank?
We were ganking and we were doing okay, and we didn't see that like 7 of them joined, and then they just beat the fuck out of us. Yeah. By the time we realized it was too late.
Yo, let's see who's on, bro.
Vault his ass. They were too powerful, man. That fucking Silent Heart dash move, he was like flying across the map. I don't know what to do. Skipper says you, bro.
Yo, I got my boy. Hey, Fallen, you can join up too, bro. I'll get some of the squad to join up, and we'll get chat.
The super too. Spin.
Yeah, we'll spin out. Fuck yeah, I'm just down. I just want to do something, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anything to do right now, bro. I got a couple throwaway slots too, bro. Just like slots to kill, bro.
Oh, I do have a slot. I have one slot. Okay.
Sometimes that's all that's needed. I got some demons in chat fiending for some fights.
Was it Florida? Yeah. They fucked me up, man.
It was a Florida server?
Yeah.
Aw, fuck. Florida.
It was bad ping, I won't lie. It'll be really rough for you.
Florida. Do they only like play in Florida or something, bro?
No clue. No Florida. Damn, is Florida that bad? Oh, hi, Skipper.
What's the server?
You're joining the gang, Skipper?
I'll save Zambia, then I'm leaving.
It's a Hispanic guild. I don't know what it is. Everybody I've ganked tonight with their VC on is like speaking Portugal to me, or Portuguese.
What's the server? If you don't want to say it on stream, chuck it in our general.
I don't know.
I'll hop on my combo with a spark swap. You can't lose.
Okay, let's just see what happens.
I have too much plot armor to wipe in a gank.
Let me see if I can find the server. If they're still there, even.
I guess I just joined up just for the love of the game.
Just for the love of the game?
Just for the love of the game, bruh. I got a slot to wipe. Oldie. Got nothing to lose. Sometimes shit, you just got nothing to lose.
All my builds are too good to risk? No, Glitch, that's what you do. You gotta risk it.
I'm hopping on a Godslayer for this. You know how valuable that is? I haven't let a single Godslayer ever wipe.
Ew.
No version has ever wiped to a depth ganker. Unintentionally.
Just because you'd be
Oh, so this is the true super build.
Oh wait, yeah, my bad. I have my mic turned up to like 100%.
We got chat to spin too.
Okay, wait. My mic should be good now.
Yeah, Florida servers. I look people like not all of them are Florida, bro. I swear. Denver is looking for the server chat. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean that's a free vid, bruh.
Let me see if I can fucking find them. It's Debs? Yeah. Throw your build away. Throw your build away.
Where's Eno at?
I know.
Eno's offline.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. I ain't not here.
And
Were,
not
were they
called
finding
out,
you in the city or like in the what's it called?
I was at Castle Light.
Castle Light, the Castle Light gank is, huh?
I'm in the server and they're gone. Damn.
Damn. So was it like while you were streaming?
No, we were just Debs ganking. We've been chasing Acres around for like 2 hours.
Acres. So you're fighting Acres, and then like they pulled up.
We had like one big fight where we like bell checked most of them. They left. We joined a different server to fight this other. We like caught people Depths ganks, so we're like, fuck it, why not? And yeah, and then the Avengers pulled up.
Damn, how many of y'all were there?
Like 4 or 5.
Damn, so you're the only one who got wipes?
No, we're all dead.
Y'all all got wiped? Squad wipe?
They squad wiped us.
Nah. Might be gone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Gank 1, they flee.
Alright, ping me if you need the 300 Elo demon to pull up.
Okay, Skipper. You'll save us.
The more the merrier, you know what they say. Project Power? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that game is kind of fun, yeah. Show screen? I'm just at the loading screen right now. We got people. Wait. Who's this? No, it's not them. Do you know what their guild color was?
It's like gray. It's like apostrophe us is who we were fighting. That could be a spin back too.
So you're fighting apostrophe us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's big motherfuckers in these servers, man. I don't even know.
I don't see them.
Yeah, well, you
Damn.
Usernames?
No, I didn't go that deep into it.
Oh no, no spin back ability. We're in a rough spot.
They cleared us. They cleared us. I got a whole Discord for users, bro. I've been trying to get more into depth skanking because it's like the only fun thing to do, but some of these builds are crazy.
I mean, yeah, when everything's on the line, I guess. I kind of want to make a lockdown build, like gravity field chain warden, like land something on them and like put gravity field they can't run.
Mm-hmm.
And then get like
what builds?
Shadow
What builds?
Vortex. Actually, can't do that.
You already know the builds, bro. It's the fucking Silent Heart heavy demons with the Enmity relic.
Chat, what do we think about Chain Warden and then you just Shadow Vortex when they're chained? I'm surprised I haven't seen anything on that yet. Or like I was thinking about doing Shadow Vortex, or not Shadow Vortex, Shadow Seekers with Chain Warden Gravity Field. Chat, can you use Gravity Field? And yeah, you can. Yeah, like Gravity Field and then like Chain Warden and then like I spawn the Seekers on them. And they have to sit there and like parry up or just eat it. I thought that'd be a fun build.
Are we excited, chat? It's the Friday update soon. It's about to drop.
I think they should probably do it like they should move it to Monday and then they start like going like they start releasing late again, so they push it back to Friday overtime, and then like
we're getting there. We're already at the Tuesday update. We're gonna go full circle soon.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah. The last one was it was like Friday or Monday night. Tuesday for EUs. Tuesday for EUs.
Damn.
I forgot Friday was supposed to be update day. Yeah. And Supa quit. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Don't worry, guys. When Deepwoken comes back,
Yep.
Supa the Bag Chaser will be there.
I mean, maybe he might actually be. But he makes a lot more money. Trust me, a lot more money off scripting. There's nothing. There's really like no update that could even like compare. It has to be like the odd 100K update. Go ahead.
He's the super bag chaser though. Like he's already making a lot of money. He'd make even more money just by like making shit post on Deepwoken. He doesn't even have to do anything.
Maybe.
Scripting grind. Isn't no-go scripting too?
Yep, and he's making a bag off it too. Yeah, that
Is
could
this-
be me next. That could
Are
be
all
me
the
next.
deep supers just being devs now?
That could be me next, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The pipeline is kind of valid. That shit pays. That shit pays.
Does it really pay that well?
Oh, it does. Trust me.
Damn.
Trust me. Bro, assuming getting them top tier money, bro. I peeped the stats. I've looked at the numbers, the graphs, the payouts.
God.
It's crazy.
I wasted my life getting a college degree when I should have just learned Lua and made Roblox games.
Should just learn
Oh my
Lua.
God.
I like learn Lua in like 4 or 5 months. Skip the 4-year. Just go right into bag chasing.
I know all like the useless shit. I can't do anything with I guess I can make fucking like mobile apps, but I think that meta's dead. Nobody like plays games like that.
Mobile games still make a shit ton of money.
Maybe it's because I'm old and I don't like play those games.
are probably still more predatory than like most Roblox games, bro. They have literally every form of like ad imaginable. Like at least when you play Roblox, like there are games like you can just play and you just have to click away from the pop-ups. But like, bro, on mobile games, like they will literally interrupt your gameplay. Like you can't even do the fucking method where you turn off your internet. Some games require internet to play because of that. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Could you imagine that, chat?
How do I find Supa's games? I want to see this.
Wonder
if it's tied to his profile or not.
I think there is, yeah. It's like a group.
Supa and people. Supa Studios, yeah, that's gotta be it.
Watch ad for Revive. Honestly, yeah, dude. Like it's like small stuff like that. Like, all right, chat. If anybody sees like that Death's Gang, let me know. I'm gonna hop in this game though.
Climb for admin. Oh yeah, this is just off the thumbnail. This had to be bag.
This game is actually.
And this is how you just climb.
Yeah. Bro, chat, this game is fire. The motherfucker who made Doors made this, and I was playing this earlier, and we talked to him. We actually talked to him. He was like playing the game, and it was actually pretty chill. And he was saying like, unfortunately, the game just doesn't have players, and it's like they told us about what was going on with it.
Perfect that scripting knowledge and make the replacement for Phantom Forces.
Phantom Forces?
Yeah, they had like some crazy drama and people are trying to migrate to a new game, but all the new games are also ran by like PDFs, so it's just a loop.
Is it like the same people?
No, it's different people. There was like one promising game. I can't remember what it was called, but they had like cat girls in the thumbnails, and then they got exposed for some crazy shit.
Bro, cat girls in the thumbnails, bro. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Why is it always cat girls, bro? What is up with the cat girl, bro?
If I knew how to script in Lua and I was like a god tier scriptor,
Bro,
I think I would try to remake it.
You could probably learn in like literally like 2-3 weeks. Wallahi, I'll help teach you. I think I might be good enough for that. Maybe not.
Lua guide. Let me see what.
3 Tomo chat. I think I'm officially now a solid 2 Tomo advancing upwards. I used to be like, I don't know, but now, yes, I am a 2 Tomo, and advancing onward. Scripted. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Show them the graph. I don't know if I have the graph. I have to find it. The Scriptagon. Yo, why Mo? You know what I mean, chat? That's what you have to say.
Yeah, when is the Agamatsu game dropping?
I don't know. I think I do have a game that I'm gonna drop soon that's relatively simple. Story game. And honestly, we might have put a little too much effort into it. Just a little too much. It didn't need that much going into it. Anywho, so chat, this is the Tomo scare chart. This is very outdated, by the way. This is super outdated. Yeah. But,
K1 right now, 1 Tomo.
yeah, this is super outdated, but Tier 0, you just don't understand anything. Tier 1 or 1 Tomo can read and comprehend basic code, able to replicate correct code on basic level. 2 Tomo no longer requires tutorial help, can still get help in debugging or complex problems, has no problem making most things. 3 Tomo should be able to make anything given enough time and resources. Yeah, right. So right now, chat, I say I probably kind of recently hit 2 Tomo. I think I'm still like a fresh 2 Tomo. Don't get twisted, because there's some API I'm still unaware of. But if it's not hard to like, it's the ability to be able to look at new API and be like, oh, I understand that, and like grab and just throw it into whatever you're doing. 3 Tomo, you know what I'm saying? That's like most motherfuckers, you know. Most devs pretty good. Man, Mangekyo, woo! Oh, you like that. Eternal Mangekyo, woo! You realize that's like an archmage, little motherfucker. Skrinagon, bro, you like a demon, bro. Like you like mythical. You know how like in the anime they're like the 1 in 100 million like Nen user, like that's you, bro. But, like scripting. Bro, I was saying, bro, I want this bitch to be a battle royale, bro. You know how fun that'd be?
What, this game?
Yeah. I think it could be a fire battle royale, man.
I don't know, I've never played it.
You wanna hop on try it?
Maybe. I've been debating about I might have to go for like the true Roblox YouTuber pipeline and start making videos on shit like Dead Royals.
I mean, like making videos like criticizing it or talking about it, or just like, guys, they dropped the new Dead Royals update, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's actually pretty crazy like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I knew a few.
Bro, I think you just need to go the Eclipse route, man.
I might. I have a few connections in the Roblox YouTube space because they all played APOC Rising before they blew up.
Oh, word?
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Everyone's in the mine. Where they should be.
I don't know. Some of them hate me though. I'm a D1 hater with some of them. I hope Tanker dies in Minecraft. I hate that guy so much.
Who is Tanker?
He's one of the bigger. I think he might be the biggest like Roblox YouTuber. I hope he dies, bro. I hate that guy so much.
I like death. Like no more existence. Like he deserves to perish.
He did some crazy shit. We can't get into it. I knew Tankfish. He did some evil shit, but all the evidence is gone.
That's all I had. Oh! Drastic. Now this game is cold though. It's like I said, you can tell it's the same guy who made Doors, bro. Like it's clean as hell.
If you had the chance to script on Deepwoken, would you do it?
Probably.
I'm dead.
Would you?
Oh, for sure.
Come on.
I don't think I'd want to be involved in a lot of big stuff though.
You want to like just work on your own niche games?
I mean, if I could dev on Deepwoken, I would want to do my own. I think I would add first 90 days. First 90 days, it's just weapons and drip, and not some legendary bullshit. Just normal weapons and drip. There's so many cool like fan artist suggestions and things, and they just get ignored. Some of it's already modeled too.
True.
I would just farm it. I would just like
use that and farm.
Yeah, I would just farm it. Come up with some cool ideas. I'm gonna put it in the game. I don't know, I'll throw you something. You'll get like the paintbrush spec or some shit, whatever you want.
Yeah, that does sound like a very easy farm. Like a gold mine, honestly, isn't it?
It is. When they did the last like outfit contest,
there was like
got,
so much good shit.
Yes, I like the Maestro cloak or the like monastery robes or whatever. That's cool. But everything that there were cooler ones. There were so many cooler ones, and they just never got put in.
How do you slide in this game, chat? I forgot.
There's a lot of like funny throwaway weapons too. There was one, I think Lady Maria or Maria made one. It's like a troll weapon. It's like you're holding like a cannon.
Oh.
And it does crazy damage, but like you're slow, and the swing speed is terrible because you're just straight shooting a cannon. Just fun, stupid weapons.
No, look, you gotta be careful because that's literally how the Hive Lord Huber started out.
Really?
Yeah, remember people were like, "Oh, this weapon's shit. It's just for fun," and then, well, fast forward.
That is true.
Yeah, you're.
I don't think this is saving deep, bro. I don't know what is saving deep.
Oh, my tank rifle.
See, I wonder what Valak is up to. Let's peep the channel. Damn.
Nah, he's been focused
He's
on
up.
the strongest battlegrounds.
Yeah, he's up. Damn, he's getting crazy views. Oh shit.
I will get you.
Little boy.
Yo, calm down.
Yeah, some of the videos got like 100, 200K, bro.
I see you. I see you.
Let me see what Bandite's is up to. What's he doing?
Who's up to?
You suck, bro.
This older guy I used to play with. Bandites. What else?
Is that Arctic?
What about Albert stuff?
The one and only OG? Guys, he was my 05 in eyes.
Albert stuff archive? Did he quit? What? Oh, it's Flamingo now. Okay.
Well, you played with Flamingo back then?
Yeah, all these guys started on APOC Rising.
Damn, so you knew Flamingo. He'd be like, yo, Dan.
I doubt he was gonna remember me. It's been like 10 years.
Thank you.
Dang.
Chill.
Dan VR lower goes crazy. Cat, I used to be tapped in. I hosted a 1v1 tournament on the this game Gaiden OA by Rel Bros, and that is the first video Infernasu ever made.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you were tapped in.
I backsold so hard. If I actually made Roblox videos back then, I would be massive, but I thought I was cooler than that. I just wanted to smoke weed.
Damn you!
Yo, I don't want to go deep.
Better spray this motherfucker.
Coach, don't play. I didn't realize how, I mean, obviously I know that Archmage and Ragusa are, like, big in the community. I didn't know that he, was tight with, like, Guzmanok, who made the APOC Rising games.
Hello, Juice Banana.
That, like, randomly came up in conversation. I had no clue.
Yeah, they're tight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess it makes sense because they're like the biggest devs on the game, but still, or on the platform.
I wonder if all like big devs are just like tight with each other like that. I feel like some just don't fuck with each other.
Probably. VTEX or Vertex, I don't, whatever his name, Arcane Odyssey, he like refuses to interact with people. He's kind of weird. Damn, okay, I gotta learn how to script. I gotta make the game. I need a bag.
You need the bag? But what about your job?
No, you didn't.
I mean,
No, you're done, bro.
it's cool if you're. See, you're making it sound like, not sound like. I bet Supa does out earn me, and I got all this fucking education for what?
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely does.
And yeah, this bullshit ass job, bro. I gotta just make Roblox games.
Yeah, definitely could.
I'm just winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. You might as well give up. You might as well give up. You might as well give it up.
Learn how to script instead of making videos.
No surprise there.
I don't know. I sell. My real life responsibilities get in the way, and then they sell me. So I made a second channel for Marvel Rivals, and I low key hit the algorithm, but then I got busy and stopped uploading, and it died.
Really?
Yeah, I was getting. It was a fresh channel. I was getting a couple thousand. Huh?
It's starting to pick up.
Maybe if I get back into it. It's dead right now, but after like 2 or 3 videos, I was getting a couple thousand views every video. Like the impressions were going up, and then I just got busy and I dropped. I fumbled it. It's like, oh my god, it's unplayable. The new season started, and they said they optimized it, like some Archmage level optimization, and now it's 10 times worse. You can't even play the game. It's the Deepwoken level, like, hey, we fixed the game, and then it's broken. Pedo catching? No, I don't want to do that.
Talking about the thing where they like meet up with the person and they hit him. They're like that motherfucker. Those motherfuckers.
That was kind of funny because I remember
like
you get like the yeah, you get the Chris Hansen thing where it's all calm and like the police are outside, and now it's YouTube videos. They just jump them.
Eat. Parasol. Oh yeah, Parasol. 50 gigabyte update. I'm gonna try things. I've never tried these before, but they ran out of Funyuns. Like what the fuck, man? How the fuck do you only have 1 row of Funyuns? What the fuck?
Oh.
Man, what my fucking Funyuns, man? Fuck me, man. Fuck my chud life. Fuck.
Billions must wipe, bro. Billions must
Billions must die, bro. Yeah, actually, like the worst feeling when you try something new and it sucks.
True. And 1 small bag of chips is like $7 now.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. That shit was $6. What the fuck, man? $6 for some fucking ass.
I remember trying to script my own hitbox solo. Never again. Just wait, chat. I'm gonna get in the grind. I'm gonna make the greatest game you've ever played. And it's gonna be the best cash grab the site has ever seen.
Oh, bro, cash grabs, they make so much money. I've seen it. Oh my god. No, it's crazy, Denver. You don't even realize it. Yeah, it actually have you second guessing everything, bro. It's crazy.
If I had the knowledge, I think I would just try and make like a dumbed down Hearthstone, but you have to like spend Robux to roll card packs, and I would just be in bag heaven. It would just be like pretty much an all-star like tower defense kind of thing. You just roll a shit ton of Robux to like build a deck, and then you can go and like play the card game. Simple enough for kids to understand. Maybe it'll be anime. You can like get cards of anime players, like trading cards.
Say hello to my little friend.
The method is knowing, I know a couple.
Low key, knowing is crazy, bro. I've literally been put on just because, like, a homie knew. Kind of cool. It's cool when it happens to you, not gonna lie. Sucks when it doesn't happen to you.
Dan, you should actually make that. Alright, this summer I'll learn the method. I need to finish this, like, certification studying that I'm doing.
I heard there's a depth gank.
It's over. They gank one, we flee. They're out.
I see. Shit, I gotta get back to working on a video then. Guess what I found out how to do?
Infinite hell.
No, multi-leader guilds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it like how there was like you could double bow master?
Kinda. Think of it more as like combining 2 guilds into one.
What the fuck?
That's like the best way to put it, because
really?
with the guild I have 2 separate guild bases, but everything else is combined.
You had 2 guild bases?
Yeah, I have 2 guild bases.
Oh hell no. Archmage.
Here, I can send a picture if you guys want to see it. But
Patch it out.
Now that's the thing. I want to get a video out first, but here's the thing. I was gonna bug report it. That's the thing. Apparently, there was a bug report for this shit like over a year ago.
You just be like looking through bug reports and seeing like, hey, that's not been patched.
No, I had this happen by accident. I didn't even know there was a bug report about this until it happened.
No, don't bug report it.
I'm gonna make a video on it, because like I feel like this could be like an actual feature in game, you know? Because like the way you think about it, it could be like a subsection of guilds. Like you have a PvE and a PvP division, and they have separate guild bases and they can do their separate things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm thinking of it, at least. I gotta find out how to replicate it though. I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I fucking Toons was telling me not to make a video on it. Then I brought up there's been like bug reports about this, and I'm like, because I wanted to get it fixed, but like if I bug report it, they're not gonna fucking care, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you're making a video so they're forced to fix it?
Yep, pretty much. That's how it usually goes.
I did one bug report like 3 years ago. It's still not fixed to this day.
Exactly, that's the issue. Oh shit, I got a thing going on where I just remembered. I'm actually so glad.
Post rifle?
Did I? What the? Yo, I just joined the server and I'm already getting. Oh my god, yo. Can someone join me, please? What happened to you in the server? I'm at Lower Rissia. No, Lower Rissia. Shocking Archer, Texas. Bro, I just joined, bro. I just joined.
What about No-Go? I want to see the No-Go games. How do I tap into this? Chat, what is
I think it's on his account.
Do I have No-Go added? Maybe? Surely?
Oh.
I don't.
Oh,
Chat, what's
bad.
his user?
Ooh. This is bad.
Does our game have deadbeat devs? No. Ogara 22.
Yeah, I instantly got killed. Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
He's in the dead place right now.
Yeah,
he's running
like literally every day.
Dude, I was in game for a literal second and I instantly got jumped.
Bro, what?
Damn, he made a VC game.
Yeah, and it looked like doing hella well.
What, Toons?
No-Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his game almost hit 1,000 players. I think Supa's top game has hit like 4,000 players. That was the Tricky Gojo one.
Tricky Gojo?
Yep.
I've got like one connection in the Roblox dev game. I don't know if he still does it though. Let me see. Where's Boom Craig?
Oh.
Boom, Craig. Let me see this.
Lovely. What game is that? This is Ragdoll Universe if you want to play. It's actually pretty fun.
Ragdoll University?
Made by the guys who made Doors, by the way, so you know it's quality. I mean, you can just tell. Might give me something here.
How much does like the average cash grab make?
Depends. I'd say like, if you get like a load tier one, I don't know, it could be like 10, 20k maybe. Like 5 to 20k. If you get like a god one, like Supa's god, maybe like 30k, I'd say. I think he's in on some of his shits. And a recent one.
Like...
Bro.
Come on, give me a weapon here, bro.
They make stupid money. What's the labor time on that though? Or are they pretty easy to make?
Maybe like 2-3 days.
Oh my god.
Depends. But I think it's like 2-3 days.
Yeah, I gotta quit my job. This is unreal.
There's a lot of really gotta lock in, bro. Pipeline. Bro, I'm getting murked. Is this game dev Skrinagon level? I don't know about Skrinagon, but it. Yeah, you have to pay for the ads, though. That's true.
Let me look at these charts. What's popping right now? Fucking anime games, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the true method. I have to make like a shitty cash grab and then beef with Eclipse so that he makes a video making fun of it. That's like free advertisement.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I think that's what happened with Fish. Fish like popped off after he made fun of it.
Really?
Yeah, Fish.
I thought Fish already had a
It had a lot, but then it got even like more popular.
Ooh.
Deepwoken has become one of those anime games. Yeah.
Chat, there's a god spot right here. Him is not. Can't reload. What the fuck? The motherfucker just hit me with a rocket chair? How do you get those types of advertisements? Yeah, you have to pay. It's like, I'd say, it's a fair bit. It's a fair bit you have to pay. But I'm telling you, this game with Battle Royale would be hella fun, bro. What's the risk? Risk is the game not blowing up, but Supa showed me that as long as you test out the game a little bit in terms of advertising and see if it has good engagement, And it's almost guaranteed success if you know what you're doing. And, well, he's been dropped 12 games, and 10 of them have been successes. So he's definitely right with what he's talking about. Can't be lucky that many times, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, No-Go's game is front page for like the 17 plus.
Yeah, 17 plus game. I don't get too many audiences, so good to see that.
What even qualifies as 17 plus? Just having the mic?
No, just like you have to set it up as a setting for that.
Does it change anything or what?
Yeah, only people who are 17 or older can play the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember they tried to do that in Curse Gear once, so you could like swear, but then like that didn't work.
It did it.
And then like they had to ask Roblox like, yo, can we change it back?
You can swear if it's 17 plus? Oh.
No, like that's what we thought, but then like it just didn't happen.
But you can have normal games with voice chat enabled, right?
Yeah. Any game you make have voice chat enabled, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'm theory crafting right now. I'm theory crafting. Oh, I got the game. I got the game. This is gonna be sick.
I was thinking about the money.
Oh my god. No, I got the game, bro. I just have to learn now. Oh, this is gonna be so easy for people to make content on too. This is gonna be a gold mine.
How do taxes work with Roblox? Money, do you pay 50% of that self-employment BS? There's ways you can get around that. Like, there's a lot of ways you can get around that. You just gotta know the method, Paul. You gotta know the method. I'll put you on. Rake on Tur put me on. Shout out Rake on Tur. You don't fuck with a man who actually knows his money, bro. Because he knows. I mean, he's out of business, so I assume that's why. Oh.
How much time were you putting in a day, like learning scripting?
I don't know. I'd say like at peak times would be like a good few hours, but like to be fair, like some of it was like learning scripting paradigms and shit. If that makes sense, like actually learning shit that you probably would be seeing taught in the classroom. But for you, it probably wouldn't be that bit. It would take a lot less time to learn it because you've already learned it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was it just your buddies teaching you and like YouTube guides, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do some horror game? Hell no. Alright, where's my notebook? I gotta write this down. You got me wanting to learn now. Holy shit.
Do I? It's like a... It's been like, bro, I swear like so many motherfuckers recently I've been trying to script. On Roblox, bro.
We all on the scripting wave? Yeah, good cash grabs making 20k?
Yeah.
God damn.
I know.
It takes me months to make 20k. Oh.
Woo. Can't aim for shit with this.
Experiences.
Yeah, alright, we got them. Funny enough, they were exploiters.
They were.
Yeah, they were exploiters. One of them, they had the most horrendous drip. They were green, yellow, pink, red, orange. Like they had the weirdest fucking colors. And one of them gave himself away because like here's what he did, right? My friend, he killed one of my friends, and my friend stayed in the menu. He had Corrupt Sacred out. He just TPs away, like not like TP or Voidwalker. He just straight up just TPs instantly.
Die! I'm not letting you get away, buddy.
This shit is so funny.
Oh! Yes, I need your drink.
Well, I'm studying. I'm studying the games right now. I'm on the charts.
You're studying.
The method.
What's the method?
Making a Roblox game.
Oh, making a Roblox game? God, I've been wanting to work on my game for like so fucking long. I've just never had the time.
I'm peeping it. I'm peeping it. The mic games is an untapped market.
That games can make
with a mic. Augur retiring all the deep tubers, getting on the scripting wave. What deep tubers? There's like 3 of us.
Dude, I mean, I've been a modeler for 5 years, longer than I've even been doing YouTube. I gotta be honest, I should hop on the UGC wave. I feel like the UGC wave is better than the game dev wave.
I think game dev wave is definitely better.
If you know what you're doing, it could be better.
Bro, if you know what you're doing in scripting, you know what fucking money you can make, man?
No, of course, but you gotta get a game popular too. That's the other issue.
Just use your connections, Worm Cave. You know all the YouTubers, just make them, like, post a video.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, shit, if Augur made a game, he could just advertise it.
Yeah.
Actually managed to escape that hellhole. Punchy got UGC, yeah. Punchy been on UGC, bruh.
I gotta be honest, I kind of wish we were allowed to make, like, Deepwoken UGC and stuff. But it's not allowed.
You're not? Oh.
So, like, the thing is, people make it, but it's not allowed. Because, like, if it was allowed, I would have, like, remade everything in Deepwoken as a UGC. I know for a fact.
Yeah, but, like, everybody would have done that, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people just don't know how to do it, though.
There was a little bit that I experimented with the, like, clothing meta years ago, and that was actually pretty successful. Do you get contracted to do a lot of modeling, Worm? Or do people ask?
Me? Yeah, I get a lot of commissions. I gotta be honest, it's irritating sometimes. I actually got, speaking of Punchy, I actually have to work on one of his hair commissions. Yeah. I have too many, but I don't have the fucking time to do them. If I was able to, I'd just get them all done, but I have, like, no time.
Gloves don't DevX bag like that?
The DevX, I don't know about that, I gotta be honest.
Let's see here.
Look at my shits.
I had my microphone and like on Roblox turned off. I forgot about that. I really just gotta stop being lazy, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna actually upload on these channels. I said being lazy, but it's really I get busy, and it's just not in the cards for me. See.
I'm gonna do a prog. I'm gonna do a prog what? They're dual prog on.
Deepwoken.
Roblox beginner scripter tutorial.
Are you actually like trying to lock in on the method?
I actually am.
They hear the money, they want to lock in.
I need to become like a god tier scripter and then work my way onto the Deepwoken team.
I gotta be honest, I feel like you don't even need to like know how to script to make games. I feel like you could really use like AI or something.
No, AI won't take you so far, bud.
Well, that's the thing. How far do you really need to go to make
I'm gonna use
like to make those cash crowd games? How far do you need to go?
I need to go a decent bit.
I'm gonna use like my the AI I have at work, bro.
How's people in Broski doing with scripting? I'd say most consistent new guy around is Dasher. He's been scripting every few times a week. That's been good to see.
Everybody's scripting, but no one else is modeling. Makes me sound like the only one.
Like nothing. You gotta be joking.
Imagine every deep CC worked on a game with each other. It'd be kind of funny.
That's kind of what Supa did with his first video.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
I just threw like a random prompt into ChatGPT and this looks about right. It gave me some script here for climbing a ladder.
Maybe next time you script. Colin, do you have any scripting experience? Like very little. Everybody trying to lock on in, huh?
I'm not in there, Fallen. I was a guest. It was a one-time collab.
Yeah,
that they dodged.
Someone said they'll teach you Demier. It's the person who taught Supa.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I need to learn. I need to learn.
Unironically, I would say the best way to learn: go take a programming class at like a local university or something. Like, no joke.
I know how to. I just don't know how to use Lua.
What? Lua is so fucking easy, dude. Holy shit.
I gotta tap in. I know all the lame ones like C++ and JavaScript.
Dude, if you know like C# or just C, like Woo is literally just a downgrade from that. Like I gotta be honest.
Really? I've
Yeah,
never looked at it.
It's the coding structure is like the language itself is just extremely easy to learn. I gotta be honest, it's basic as hell.
Yeah, I gotta lock in.
I gotta be honest, you wanna know the hardest thing to do in dev work that I would say a lot of people really don't like doing? VFX. Because the thing is, for VFX, you have to know how to design GFX, actually animate the VFX, and then script the VFX to actually work. It uses aspects from all three, and it's like, God, it's fucking crazy. Because, like, I have this friend that makes, like, actually good tier VFX. Because, like, you can make, like, very easy, crappy-looking VFX. Like, simple VFX are not hard to make. But, like, when you actually get to the high-tier stuff, that's actually good, it gets a little complex. Like, I gotta be honest. I would say the basic VFX actually isn't all that hard. I gotta be honest now that I think about it.
Some of your models are pretty crazy.
I mean, I've been modeling for like 5 years. Shit, I used to actually used to work for a architectural firm modeling.
Really?
Yeah, I would design house interiors and make furniture and shit.
Ooh.
It was pretty fun.
You moved away from it? What were you doing? AutoCAD or SolidWorks?
Dude, I've been using Blender. The only ones I've used were NX, Blender. I used CAD for a bit in high school. Actually, funny enough, what was it? It was it Silver Screen? I'm trying to remember the first one I started out on. I think it was Silver Screen I started out on. But yeah, NX was the most recent one I've been using for all my university projects. I'm probably gonna transfer to a new one soon because I'm transferring universities. And I don't know what they're gonna use, I gotta be honest.
How far into are you?
In what?
Yeah.
Engineering?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to my 3rd year.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's irritating sometimes. I got a Calculus 3 exam this Monday. I should be studying for.
Yeah, a bunch of my buddies did engineering. I don't know how they managed. I don't know how they didn't drop.
I almost dropped it. I actually I tried out finance for a bit. Shit was way too fucking easy, so I went back to engineering. Like, I gotta be honest, I could do that easily, but like, it's boring.
Yeah, I think I started in hospitality, and that was the worst thing ever. Cause I'd worked in a resort. I'm in a master's right now for cyber.
Oh, really? Wow.
I'm old as shit. I'm 23.
Wait, I'm only 21. Actually, that makes me think. Aga, how old are you? I kind of forgot.
22.
Oh, you're 22? I'm trying to, like, think about the ages of all, like, the main CCs now. Who's the youngest?
Probably Jackie.
How old is Jackie? Oh, isn't Jackie, like, 14?
Really young.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about that.
And a lot of the CC are older.
Yeah. Bro, do you remember Super Zidon?
No.
The fucking 40-year-old guy that tried to, like, hop on the deep?
Oh, yeah.
No, how did I miss that?
Dude, that guy, oh my fucking god, dude. That guy was crazy.
He was, bro.
Dude, he had, like, the biggest fucking ego.
Yes, he did. What the fuck?
Did he get sealed away, or did he just quit?
He basically got fucking banished from the community. Everybody started fucking, like, hating on him, pretty much.
Ah.
But, like, I remember one of his videos on TikTok was literally, like, him. You know the Homelander speech going, like, I'm better?
Yeah, yeah, that was him?
He did that. He did that, essentially. I could try to find it. Hold on.
Oh.
It was so fucking funny to watch. Yeah, actually, let me see. What was the last time he uploaded? Oh, he uploaded 11 hours ago. Super Zidon plays Blueprints, a new indie dev puzzle game. 4 views 11 hours ago.
Oh, he's up.
Oh, my
he's
9
up.
kill streak.
He's up, bro.
No, but that's the thing, right? Dude, he's got 7.6k subs. Guess how many videos he has?
How many?
Couple hundred.
He streamed.
1,500 videos.
Oh.
Yeah, he streams you. Oh, he actually streamed 5 hours ago. SpongeBob Tower Defense Update 15. Oh, okay.
Maybe it was he. I don't know.
let me take a look. This does not look that good. Let me see if I can find that clip of him doing that. If we edit them. Hold on. Zidon.
Let's see these games, bro.
The hell? Oh, tank rifle?
Oh, is this it? Oh, please tell me you didn't, like, take it down or something.
Yeah, he was a crash
Oh,
bro.
oh, I found it. What is this TikTok notification? Here, damn, look in general. What's that?
Oh no. Let me see this. What the hell? I am better.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the worst part is he's got his kid in the background. He's got this fucking kid in the background. Dude, if this is how he acts, imagine how his kid's gonna be when he grows up.
Oh lord.
Just reaching. Also, what the fuck? Supaa? What the fuck? What is this? Right then.
It's the end of an era. The Supa upload.
Is he quitting Deep?
It seems so.
Deepwoken upload? What? That's crazy.
I'm not sure.
Damn, he never face revealed.
Does this mean he's gonna quit YouTube?
He's already been like off YouTube for a bit.
No, yeah, I get that, but like it wasn't like fully confirmed. But now that he's quitting Deep, what else is he gonna really make content on? You know?
No, I think he'll still do what's it called? Stuff like he said it was like a super big, you know.
Supa Dev.
Supa Dev? Let's take a look at this. Damn, he's already cussed me, bro. What the fuck? This is some bullshit, bro. Why is Val kissing me? The fuck? Hold on. Yo, I gotta go have a group with about this. What the fuck is this?
What, Valicus?
Yeah. No, I've actually been I've been talking with him a lot more through Strongest. I'm trying to get him across over with this other YouTube right now. Fucking strongest battlegrounds bullshit.
I've been getting trashed on chat, man.
What'd you say?
Now I'm talking about this game.
Damn, Blade Ball's still popular. What the fuck?
I gotta be honest, I kind of forgot Valkyrie's actually playing Deepwoken. Shit, I actually forgot about it.
Yeah. Might be time for us to go. Might be time to move on.
I'm gonna be honest, I might like. I don't know about like quitting Deep, but like I gotta be honest, I might definitely take like more of a focus in just like doing hairs and shit for like commissions. I gotta be honest, I'm getting like sick of doing hair commissions though due to the moderation. That shit gets so annoying.
All right, chat. I think I'm gonna be heading out. Gonna hit the hay, as they say.
Dropping off.
Oh man,
Oh, it's time for me to open the guides. I gotta lock in. It's time, bro. It's time. I gotta make these cash grab ass games.
God, this shit is really making me think if I should like actually start investing back into the game I was working on or not.
I think you should.
Because I was solo developing that whole thing. No, I could. I mean, how many people really play like survival games though?
I think there's just not like a market for it. There's like no good survival zombie games.
No, that's not zombie games, just like survival. You know, like Ark, Rust, you know, like that.
Yeah, there's like no good ones.
I'm making the game I was making was like a combination of Ark, Rust, and Subnautica.
I'd play that.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. I don't know if like a lot of people would play it because like it was a passion project I wanted to work on for a long time, but I didn't think it was really like people who would want to play that, you know.
The hell is this? How does Dead Rails even work? What the fuck am I doing?
I'm probably about to bed. Shit, I can't lie.
Dead Rails.
Down if you'd like to do a stream.
I got this thing.
Do a stream. Do a dev stream or something.
I don't think I can bring myself to play any more Deep today.
Oh, it gives me like a chill hangout. You know what I'm saying? Sort of stream.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'm about to try and learn how to do the basics.
How the fuck do I equip my noob? Swear to God, this shit don't work, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna watch this video. See ya.
See ya.
Well, bye, guy. I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna go model.
I'll see you, Brad.
See ya.
Chat. You should play New Batro. Tough times it is. Tough times indeed. Spooky hat. What counts as a spooky hat? Ooh, I need this one. I'm curious how you is it like exponential, like you get little shit and it branches out? Kinda, but I don't know about exponential. Because the more you learn, the more you realize, the more you don't know, right? But the better you get, like the more adept you get at being able to pick up new stuff. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Okay, fuck you. Mm-mm. 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 That's only 800, who cares? That game doesn't look the least bit interesting. Oh, you unlock it. I didn't realize I had them equipped. Chime Enmity Hub? What is y'all talking about? I did not mean to discard that. Yeah, look, you gotta lock in. Lovely. Let's lock in Aga and become the next scripters. Speaking of, I gotta get the perfect thing. Get the fuck off my screen. Bro, what? I got the same shits? Ah, fuck ass niggas. Ooh. Damn, that alone did wonders. Let me go upgrade like the Dominus shits. Dominus upgrade. Let's go upgrade on the pumpkin next. Pumpkin, I like pumpkin. Is Bellata a slot machine? Clover Pit? Free demo on Steam? Hell no, I haven't seen it. Chat, I'm just saying you need to play Roblox Bellatro. Why? Because it's Roblox. Okay. Damn, I actually got really good rolls here. Let's upgrade that. Upgrade the eye again. And we'll give an upgrade to buckets. Go dragon. Yeah. And use a chance machine? No. Fuck the chance machine. And that wasn't enough. Ooh, pumpkin. RNG in its purest form. Yeah, I'm still getting shit rolls though. I shouldn't have gotten rid of my squid there. This will do. Yo, who joined?
Me. Good morning, sunshine.
You just missed everybody pulling up, buddy.
Dang it.
I know. Tough loss.
I'll get him next time. What are you doing now?
Playing New Batro. If I unequip this, what happens? You know, the best noob game on Roblox.
Can't say I've heard of that one. I won't lie.
New Batro.
Is this Balatra, but Roblox?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, this
5 discards or all seeing. I'm gonna just get all seeing. Okay. Before I go to bed, chat, y'all said y'all wanted me to stay for a little bit, so this is y'all a little bit, okay? This is y'all a little bit.
They got PvP in this game?
They got PvP.
Man, 1v1 me.
I ain't gonna lie, after this run, I'm sleep, bro.
Crud.
I'm you know how they say fast asleep? Like, I'm fast asleep.
Yeah. Don't worry, I understand. Scared of my might. He felt my presence on New Batro. He had to get out of here, chat.
Oh, wait, this guy's Super Saiyan. The fuck? Let's get these motherfuckers out the way, man. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Oh, look at this big ass fat bonus, chat. Chunky ass bonus. Get some upgrades going here. Let's get upgrade on Iron Bucket. Then we'll get a pattern upgrade. Let's upgrade in a second here. Dominance. And a Shaggy. Exotic. Come on, give me something good here, man. Oh,
W Full House.
Guess I'll just go 2 pair for this one.
My goodness, this is light work. Oh my
it.
goodness. 2 crowns, 1 rare. Never mind, this might just be the greatest game on Roblox.
That's all I'm saying. Come on, give me a big bonus. Lovely. Create a full house multiplier. And we'll get another eye upgrade.
Come on, give me a horn.
Let's get the full house. Or the flush here. Shaggy flush chat. Okay, that was absolutely worthless. Ooh, but we can get something going here. Ooh, full house. Need to upgrade my... But I got the eyes. I have the eye of fucking Agamotto. Shit. Actually, like, busted.
Ooh, 3 of a kind Shaggy, 2 exotics. Ooh. Okay.
Let's upgrade. Get a
with a rare Dominus.
Let's get a bucket upgrade. Wait. Bucket upgrade. We've been getting a lot of buckets. Let's get this crud. You know?
We'll hit 3 of a kind.
Big. I might spin. I don't know if I want to spin for like a turn or the chance machine. That's unlucky. Bit of an unlucky streak going on there, chat. This is our first bad hand in a while, chat. We already used it, didn't we? Oh man, chat, we are in a truly awful spot. Hair. Literally nothing. Oh my god. Let's think. 2 turns, we gotta hit a big one, chat, like a black flash. Oh fuck, man, what the fuck? You can't be serious.
Something tells me he didn't hit it, chat.
Okay, this can work. Oh, don't tell me it's a rare, you son of a bitch. Chat, we might be cooked. We're gonna have to say that for like a black flash. Get rid of this motherfucker. Get rid of this motherfucker too. We really have to get the highest we've ever gotten. But I see potential. Please don't give me no bullshit. Come on, give me something to work with. Give me something to work with, please! Alright, we're gonna have to give it our all, bruh. 3 Dominuses with 2 exotics, 1 bucket, another bucket. Full house of doom, please, come on! I know we lost. We lost, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I chat. I said I saw the want to play some extra content. If I want to play it, like the actual game. I've never played Balatro. I just want to let you know that I've never played Balatro. I've only played New Batro, and it will probably stay that way. Wait, is Carnival about to happen? If it's about to happen, okay, we'll do a Carnival. Y'all some sneaky bastards. Y'all got me with. Y'all got me. We'll do Carnival too. Be ready, chat. Be ready. We might not have enough people on stream though. It's like, I don't know. But ending it with some Deepwoken, I mean, of course. All right, chat. Join up. Bloodless Etrian, Illinois. Never mind. Laughing Shadowcaster, Germany. Actually, I don't got to do some more. I got the lead armor. Do you like the lead armor, Fallen? Huh? Bro, how positive is not the Parasol, bro? Please. I can't take it, bro. I can't take it. Yeah, I just want me for this extra minute. What do you think about the effects? Do you know the effects it gives you, Colin? The tempo one is good with new chamber. Yeah, the tempo one, bro. The healing one is low-key kind of handy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Anani, I'm really joking.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, posture one is just like unbidden proc. Yeah, it does. Oh, it is Carnival! Join! Oh my goodness. I'm actually glad I didn't leave.
What are you guys doing?
Carnival.
Carnival?
Yeah.
Shit, you'll be on.
I'm busy on New Batro. I'm on a win streak.
New Batro. It's Balatro,
Yes,
but on Roblox.
Wait.
And
New
noobs.
Balatro.
It's a noob.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't have the carnival option.
Yeah, I need a bro. I meant to ask like Art, like our decks to make it. I don't even know. They ain't make it to where like if you join one that's like actively having one that you can also join in. Because like imagine you join a server and like your friends miss it. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's unless it pops back up. I know there's like 2 of them, right?
Yeah, but that's another instance of it though. Like everyone else will leave.
What? That's dumb.
Oh, this is huge.
Why does it work like that?
I don't know.
Full house, 2 rares. There we go.
Full house.
I'm assuming Balatro works in the exact same way.
Pretty much, but it's actual deck of cards.
Is there like at least more content, or is it just like you know?
It's a lot flashier and a lot more stimulating.
Are there more like meta upgrades?
Yes. I won't lie, Balatro is 90% upgrades. Yep, and all the colors and lights and flashy stuff explodes on your screen and then you get happy.
Can you beat Balatro?
That sounds
yeah, you can beat Balatro.
Wait, hold on.
But there's an endless mode.
Wait a minute. When did Bobby join Evan Spear Legion? The fuck?
He's been in it for a little while now.
He has?
Yeah. He just kind of joined it one day and tried out for it and accepted it, and they've been kind of like waving him around ever since.
They've been waving him around?
Yeah, he's like their banner now. He's like the team mascot.
I thought I'm friends with the owner. I thought he would have fucking been like, hey, guess who joined us?
Alright, guys.
Not know Bobby Jordan. How long has it been? That's like... I'm getting void walked already, bro.
Beam Blitz. That's gonna be a long one.
Ooh. Bro, why do I always gotta deal with it in front of me, bro?
Ooh, 2 buckets? Okay, we got a pair. Let's go on ahead and get a big head to pair with that.
Oh, and I'm in a Germany server, bro.
Bro, is it really, bro?
I can order scrim too, bro. Come on, bro. How did he hit a spine cutter on me while I was... What? I got it.
Oh, I didn't even peep the pair of rares.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Oh, there we go.
Why can't I... Bro. Oh my god, the random NPC. Oh. Oh my god, these servers are all so bad, dude. Dude, holy shit, dude.
Hey, watch your language.
I mean, I'm getting ganked, so... Yeah, you gotta love Germany.
That's no reason to have a foul mouth, young man.
Hey, swearing's not cool.
Exactly.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, he's not catching up to me from this distance.
Yeah. That was close. Oh my god. That motherfucker was...
No fucking way this dude catches up when he's not even near me.
You can get Tacit? Really? Yo, you can use Tacit? I didn't know that. I'm gonna try that. I feel like you're just saying that though.
Dude, how is this dude still fucking chasing me, bro? Holy fucking shit, it's ruining the game. You can't be fucking serious, bro.
Why is Sakuna dicing this one up? What?
Screw off, bro. Holy fucking shit. I don't want to fucking fight you. What do you not understand about
die,
that?
buddy. It's me versus you. Don't. You ready to die?
Same shit again.
Oh.
Did I fucking lose him?
That was
I finally fucking lost this piece of shit, bro. Oh, he's over there.
Iron bombs, yes. the real reason why I came for Carnival is just.
He's still trying, dude. He's still trying to get to me. He's still trying to get to me.
Ah, damn! I thought that was goated. Iron bombs, though. That's what I came for. What? 99? Oh, 29.
Shit.
Just somebody keep the iron bombs. Alright, chat, this is what I mean, though, bro. Like, I want more exclusive stuff to make me want to actually do shit. Bro, World Event, like, they're not completed with their loot, bro. Like, if they just were, you know, more people are doing that, bro. And especially if please just make Carnival server-sided, as in, like, across all different sorts of servers. Not really what service I mean, but I'm tired. Y'all get what I'm saying. Are things doing that they don't target? They're random? Yeah, they do target. Oh, I do have 128 bombs. Bet that. I'm gonna give that to one of my slots. Alright guys, appreciate it for pulling up. I'll be catching you later. Have a great day. Peace.